Hello, my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I am Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. For those that do know me and are returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking with me, supporting me, liking, commenting, subscribing, watching. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys more than you guys know. You guys keep me going, honestly, because Lord knows this channel is not going. I mean, doing as well as I thought it would by now, but I'm sticking beside it because I love doing this and I just love, reading for you guys, reading in general, helping people any kind of way that I can. So we're gonna stick with this and see where it goes. Okay, so today's reading, I was thinking of like a more interesting reading to do because that's when I kind of like flex my creative energy, and that's definitely what I thrive most in. I feel like when I do readings that excite me and they're not like the readings that everybody else does on YouTube. So I'm like, what kind of reading would everybody want to see that would I want to see that I haven't seen already? And I'm like, your dream guy archetype, okay? I don't know what I was thinking of or what I was doing, but I was like, what will they be like? Your dream guy, or if you have no idea what your dream guy is, the person that's going to come through for you kind of vibe, okay? We have 4 groups today. I wrote a bunch of different archetypes down, and I'm going to get into your person's energy, read them, get a feel for them, pull cards and all of that. And then by the end of the reading, I'm definitely going to tell you what kind of guy is your dream guy archetype, okay? So I need you to practice siphoning all your energy into this reading, into this intro, into this picking option, part of the reading, and put all your energy into your dream person, or just give your worries to spirit and let them choose your dream guy for you. So we're going to be getting what your dream guy will be like, whether you know who that is, whether you know who that is. If it ends up being the kind of person you would want to be with, then that's great. If it's not, then I don't know. But this, I'm trying to like come up with creative ways to get you excited about who your person is. So I'll get into the archetypes in the reading, so I'm not letting this be too long. But I really honestly I was practicing putting cards down to make sure my camera was straight. Because in readings, it seems like it's not straight, even though I make sure it's straight. I don't know if it moves during the reading or whatever, but it always ends up not being the way I want it to be. And I'm that kind of person who wants to see all the cards laid out properly in front of me. So I just put down these 4 cards just as like a mock up to see how it would look on the screen. And I said, Spirit said, leave them. Okay. Um, 4 groups. These are going to be like, I guess, the grounding energy of your person, of their archetype. Okay. And then we're going to get into more cards based on these cards or whatever comes out. So here we have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. You're going to choose the group that calls out to you the most. You can choose more than one group. Who knows? I have a lot of archetypes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to be giving you like a little mixture of those that come through the reading, because of course every guy is not just one thing. So we're going to get a mixture of who this person could be. So you're going to get a bunch of different archetypes, like, well, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 at most, based on the energy. So we're going to choose between 1, 2, 3, and 4. And, as always, I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my gorgeous group ones. Welcome to your reading. This reading will be your dream guy archetype. I was looking for a newer, exciting reading that I haven't done before that I myself would want to watch on YouTube. And I'm like, if you can't, find it, then make it. You know what I mean? Be a, what is it called? Pioneer. So I said, hey, what is a cool reading? And I'm like, okay, your dream guy archetype or girl. It doesn't really matter, honestly, but mostly women watch YouTube readings. So I have to go with where there's demand, and there's demand for guys looking for their dream guy, girls looking for their dream guy. Jesus. Okay, so we're going to be getting into what will this person be like, your dream guy. Okay, I have a bunch of different archetypes here that I'm going to try to mix and match together at the end of the reading once I've gotten into the energy of your person. I have a lot of cards to pull from. We're going to see if we can mesh all these cards together to make 1, 2, or 3 at most archetypes that I've written down. Okay, because these are like the most generic I could get to make a guy. There's the this, there's the that, kind of thing. So we're gonna get into that vibe. So this is your main energy with the person or your person. Then I just decided to pull some dice as well to get into that energy. So we're gonna pull this card, then get into the dice. Okay, so the card we have here is the Knight of Wands. So a very youthful, just her jock kind of energy, a young jock kind of energy. So already it's giving me athlete, okay? And that's what I have on here. So I'm going to read out the archetypes to you guys, okay? We have the artist dreamer, the engineer nerd, the outdoorsman, the businessman, the athlete, the gamer, and then the heartbreaker, which kind of like a playboy, which can be an artist, can be a playboy, an engineer can be a playboy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to kind of mismatch those archetypes to give you your dream guy laid out in front of you in this reading. So we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, I don't know if I want to be taking it upright or in reverse, but since I already put it upright, we're going to leave it that way. So like a very young, youthful, lot of energy kind of person. Okay, already I'm getting Aries. Okay, already I'm getting definitely, what is another sign that's coming through? I just heard Gemini and I heard Leo. So we have Aries, Leo, Gemini. Sag should be there as well because honestly, this is a fire sign, so like a lot of energy in them. Okay, I'm hearing they talk a lot. So we're just going to pull the dice and see what we get. We have Capricorn. I did want to say Capricorn, but I'm like, do Capricorns have a lot of energy? Here we have 6th house energy, which is Virgo coming through. And then we have Mars, which makes sense with the whole having a lot of energy person here. Okay, so already your person's giving me they're an athlete. Look at, they could ride horses. I'm hearing country boy, southern dude who like is very outdoorsy. So for you already, we're getting the athlete and the outdoorsman for your person right off the bat. We have 6th house energy, which is definitely giving this person could do these things for work. So they could literally be a professional athlete or a professional outdoorsman. I'm hearing cricket. I'm hearing, what is the other one they play? Rugby. So it's like giving someone who could be like, because those are not traditional sports that are found in the US. I think rugby and cricket are more of like English sports or European sports, I should say. So this person could be European, or they could also play soccer, I'm hearing as well. So this is definitely someone who's more of like a sporty kind of person, especially with Mars. They're very action, aggressive, oriented. So I want to get more cards to see who this person could be before I try to type them, or put them in a category. But here we have Ace of Cups, very flirty. They love love. They love being in love. That's the kind of person. They love being in love, or they attract love very easily, especially if they're that kind of athlete, outdoorsman kind of person. There's a lot of women who flock and become what do they call it? It's not flunkies. Groupies, that's the word. They become groupies to the kind of people, so it's not hard for them to find. I'm hearing a piece for the night. Okay, relax, thank you. Here we have 3 of Swords. Yeah, so we have the heartbreaker. I didn't want to say with the Ace of Cups and 9 of Wands energy, but like I said, I didn't want to type your person. So they're coming through as the athlete, outdoorsman, heartbreaker archetype. Okay, guys, already right off the bat, it's coming through strong with the heartbreaker, the heartbreak hard. Okay, definitely, like I said, they have a lot of options when it comes to love. So it makes love readily and easily accessible to this person, especially if they come off like in a playboy, flirty kind of vibe, which is definitely what I'm getting. And it has to do with their job because we have 6th house coming through here. This person can be very healthy and very physically fit because 6th house energy is health, work kind of vibes. They work a lot. And their health and work kind of intertwine together, I would say. With Capricorn, they make a lot of money off that job. So whatever they do using their body, whether it is actual sports or something else, it could be like, physical training or something like that, a trainer, essentially a coach, as well as what I'm hearing, because 6th house is like very boss, assertive kind of energy. You're in control of things. This is also Virgo energy. So this person likes to be in control of things, like to lead and help people, like, what is it called? They're the, what is it called? The leader of the herd is what I just heard. I'm trying to figure out what the name of the person is. It's like the herd, the herder, you know what I mean anyway. So I want to get more cards to who their dream guy is. This does not have to be how he is in your relationship with you, but this may be how you meet him. Jesus. Okay. Definitely likes to ride horses for some of you, you know what I mean? Or when it comes to those kinds of yeah, so something about farming as well. This person could be a farmer, which will tie into outdoorsman. So I do feel like I'm pretty on, point with that reference. So if that's not the kind of person you feel is your dream guy, you may have chosen the wrong pile, and you should go back to the drawing board and, try over. We all make mistakes, okay? And if not, and you still feel called to watch, this could be the kind of person that you're attracting into your life currently. Or this may be your future type. It doesn't matter. It's supposed to be a fun reading. Don't take it too seriously. We have Knight of Coins, like very like, immature, not the most mature person on the block. They're still very much like their playboy kind of energy, I would say, with this person. They're very much still in their playboy energy. What else can you tell me about group one's dream guy? Let me get one more card. We have Five of Cups. Interesting. Yeah. I'm hearing something about not being the sharpest tick or sharpest tick around, tack, tick, whatever you want to call it, however the saying goes. They're not the sharpest tick in the box. It doesn't mean they're dumb or stupid. I don't want to say that, but their intellect is not what they're known for. They're much more a brawn over brains kind of guy. Just emphasizing that they're very much lover boy kind of energy, but they may use it in a bad way. Or like I said, love is so readily accessible or available to them that it always ends up with them sad because they're choosing the wrong people. So for whatever reason, y'all people choose the wrong girls, okay, or the wrong guys, whatever, and they always get their heart broken. That could be what this is here. They are the ones doing the heartbreaking, or they're the ones always getting their heart broken because they're in this forever optimist Sagittarius kind of energy. Definitely Sagittarius energy is big, and Nine of Wands is, I believe, Sagittarius energy. So it would definitely make sense. I do want to pull some more cards for this person though before I try to, like I said, type them too quickly. I definitely gotta shuffle these. Stop it. What more can you tell me about group one's dream archetype? Who is this person? What are they about? All these cards need to go all the way to the top because I'm not sure how much space I have. Okay. Group one's dream guy, their archetype, please. Can you, let me in? A little crazy shuffling. So definitely like they like to party is what I'm hearing as well. Like they're very, I heard erratic kind of energy where they can't sit still for very long. They have too much energy with the Knight of Wands coming through. We have the door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, they're definitely in the health field. Like I said, they could be a trainer or their health is very important to them or to their job, their career, or just life in general. They could be, like I said, a farmer who makes or farms healthy organic stuff for where they live, and that's how they make their money. They either farm stuff for people, they love the land, outdoorsmen, or like I said, sports and stuff like that. What more can you tell me about their person's energy, please? What is their person's energy? I just heard that they're on a journey of personal healing and happiness. They're on the journey to open this door for themselves. They could know that they're in like a very, what they're in, like they could be in like a very sad stage. Or like I said, they find people, those people don't stick around long. They're just there to use them, very much groupie energy to take from them kind of vibe, and it always leaves them sad. So now they're on a journey by themselves to personal healing and happiness. But I don't want to get into too much about that. This is just who this person is. We have third chakra, Archangel Samuel. This person is very confident in themselves, though, and it makes sense, the whole playboy energy that was coming through. They're very confident in who they are as a person, which is why the sadness is more so like emotional. It's not like Five of Wands energy where they feel like they have to compete with other people. It's just more like they always end up sad at the end of the day, or like betrayed, kind of pity party kind of thing. And it's like, because your actions kind of, make your circumstances, and this person chose to maybe hook up or be with the girls that are only with them for their money. Like the kind of person who makes their own mess and cries when, that kind of person. Like, you chose the girl, you knew she wasn't, someone looking to settle down, most likely she was with you for your money. And instead of practicing your discernment, you kind of went with it anyway and got your heart broken. Now you're sad, and you know what I mean, down on your luck kind of energy, that kind of person. And here you have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So definitely like a very confident person. They speak their mind all the time. They could also be in a job they have to talk a lot, because I'm hearing a, not even hearing, also I'm hearing and seeing a flash of those conferences after games or after sports where they ask you questions, how did the game go, stuff like that. That's what I'm getting from this person. So they could definitely do interviews and stuff like that. What else can you tell me about group one's dream guy archetype? So I feel like I've already, like I said, told you who the dream guy is. The archetype has come through already. Here we have the bee, luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. So they've experienced this. So whatever job they have, they're very successful at it, like I said, but it has to do with nature and their body and working the earth, or working other people's bodies, a health fitness instructor, a personal trainer, a nutritionist, those kinds of things are coming through. It has to do with health or them having to be at peak health. And I feel like if you're going to tell people how to be healthy, you have to be healthy too. So it's same thing. We have serpent knowledge and healing, and we have healing coming through again. So they do definitely heal people in this job. I'm hearing they do provide some sexual healing as well. Okay, they can sit down somewhere. Here we have birth and rebirth. So like I said, that energy coming through again. This person trying to change their ways and become a better person because they're sick and tired of crying at the end of the day when they're left alone. They do crave that love. The Ace of Cups. They're very flirty. They're very open to love. They're not. This is not someone who has become cold and hard to the world. They still feel things, and when each relationship doesn't work out for them, it hurts them. So they are looking for true love. This person, they may have their flaws, but doesn't everybody? Like I said, they're actually working on their flaws. With the door to personal healing and happiness, they could be like, what is it called? Analyzing themselves. If it's someone who's like a therapist or a physical therapist or whatever, and helps other people on their journey of healing. They're like, okay, now I have to help myself. Okay. Now, if there's someone whose job is physical healing, they need to find someone to give them emotional healing, and they do need that emotional healing. Five of Cups. With the serpent, with the wasp, so we have a bee and a wasp. So their words can hurt with this fifth chakra words coming through. They have no problem saying what they want to say. And that can come through with this Three of Swords as well. Their words hurt sometimes. They speak truth to people, but it's like those people who knows how to give truth, but they have a hard time accepting the truth. I feel that's this kind of person this person is. They have no problem being that Virgo and telling you that your ish stinks, but then when you tell them the same, like, oh no, they hate that criticism kind of thing. That's the vibe your person's giving off. They're definitely a hard worker. But with this bee and this wasp here, there's something about them being like having a stinger on them. So they can't take what they dole out, is what I'm hearing as well. And serpents are definitely people who are like slimy, kind of. They give off untrustworthy vibes. So that could definitely be a vibe your person's giving off. I don't know where I'm going to put this. But with the wasp, we have anger, retaliation, and jealousy, which is very much a Knight of Swords energy. They're still very immature, I would say, or they have it, even if they're older, no matter their age, there's something about them that's emotionally immature here with the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands energy. There's something about that's not fully evolved. But like I said, where one part of their life may be lacking, their emotional maturity, their physical makes up for it. But they are on a journey of healing, like I will keep saying. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. But they definitely are someone who's prone to jealousy. Okay, they are very possessive. They don't like to share, is what I'm hearing as well. And if you make them jealous, they're gonna do the immature thing and try to make you jealous as well. Is something that I'm hearing as well. So they're definitely like a jealous person, a jealous, possessive guy, like you're mine kind of thing. What other cards are we going to pull from? Pull from those, pull from those. What else can we get from your person? Yeah, definitely they have no problem speaking their mind. They're very confident in what they bring to the table, but they just tend to get hurt. It's also like the vibe of the wounded healer, where they're healing everybody else. The Virgo, honestly, I do feel like Virgo is the perfect archetype of the wounded healer because they take anything people say about them so like critically, but they have no problem being that way for other people. Kind of like I said, they get hurt when you when you give them back their own medicine, give them a taste of their own medicine. And the fact that I use that saying, taste of your own medicine, could be this person's a doctor as well. And they do have big egos, and they always say doctors make the worst patient. So, kind of thing, they're so used to healing other people that they have a hard time realizing when they need help as well. So, we're going to get more about who this person could be. Can we get more? Okay. We have mother. They could have mother wounds, I just heard. It's like abandonment issues. They're scared of finding that true love and going after women who they know could actually give them something serious because they're scared of being hurt in the end. So nurturance, patience, and unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So a very creative soul as well. That Knight of Wands is a very creative soul. They have no problem. Like their confidence is their most attractive trait, which is the only redeeming or one of the redeeming qualities that I can say about why this person you're attracting could be your dream kind of person, because they're there for everyone else. They have energy, boundless energy. They're always up, they're always active, they're always doing something, going on adventures, traveling, what is it called? They could be like very worldly, traveled kind of vibe, but their emotional maturity is lacking, which can always grow, you know? So they have everything else in their life together. Their career is very abundant and prosperous, but their emotional factor is not lacking. But they could have a mother wound, and therefore they, like, I'm hearing, look for their mother in every woman they're with, or they try, how can I put it? They try, but they fail. You know, they go after the wrong women. They're those guys, like, they have the biggest heart and they're so cute and they're so warm, but you're always wanting to knock them over the head because they go for the wrong girls. They go for the groupies, the girls that are using them for their money. It's kind of like those athletes that you love, that are always getting these groupie girls pregnant, the ones that you know go around trying to get pregnant by an athlete. And you're like, how did you get caught in this trap? Because this person may have presented as a mother, the person who's going to be there to heal them. And even though their intuition, which may not be very strong, honestly, may be telling them this person's not for you, or this person is like, you know, going to use you, there's still a bigger part of them saying, oh, but she's giving you the love that you want, you know? So that's how they get trapped, you know? Yeah, this person, like, not, like I said, not the sharpest tick around. They are very emotionally deep, but they can be easily taken advantage of as well. They're kind of like soft boy, little boy, and like I said, like I did say, easily taken advantage of. They also want this nurturance and they give it to other people so willingly, but they get taken advantage of because of that. So they could be like a mama's boy as well, is what I'm hearing. A mama's boy do have mother issues. They're overly attached to their mother for whatever reason, because they didn't have a father figure, they didn't have a strong male role model in their life. It could be any of those things, but definitely something here about mother. They're the mother to their friends, or they have a mother wound because their mother was too involved in their life, or they didn't have a father figure, or they didn't have a mother at all. Or it could be both. They could have lost their mother as well. But they had her, that's all they had, and then losing her, they had nobody else there for them. Their father wasn't around, and their mother was the only person they knew. You know, and look at how we have the freaking heart here. This person's always willing to put their heart on the line and throw their heart out. So basically what I'm saying is definitely a big thing. Um, they easily fall in love. They're very flirty. They love kind of thing, but it ends up with them getting hurt because they give their heart to the wrong people. Because they're always trying to be this mother. They're looking for their mother, trying to save everyone, all while also wanting to be saved, and it gets them in little predicaments. So we have provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation or rewards. They have like a big heart. Not that much discernment though, but a big heart, and that is worth something. They want to heal and help everyone else find their happiness, but it may risk them theirs in the, you know, long run. So we have the gambler. This person could have problems with money, or not problems with money, because they have so much money they don't know what to do with it, and it leads to them like gambling it a lot. Is something that could be coming through as well. But with gambling, they gamble their heart too. Yeah, absolutely. They gamble their heart. They're always putting their heart on the line, and it ends up with them in this Five of Cups energy. So we have willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. They have a problem with that, and that's what I was just saying, honestly. So yeah, they have a problem following their intuition. So the next card we have is Thief. Cha sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Look how this heart is there. They're always willing to put their heart on the line. Two hearts coming through. So that their heart is like their strongest emotion, their emotions, their heart, their giving, their nurturance. They're willing to save someone, to protect someone, to take care of someone. But like I said, it gets them taken advantage of many times, or more often than not. And this looking for their mother or mother wound, or trying to take care of people. People just, not everybody is in it for your best interest, and they just don't realize that, or they just don't care, and they're willing to deal with her in the end, which always leaves them in this Five of Cups energy. Child, okay, yeah. But this person did definitely find their lease or their lot in life. They found what made them successful, and they definitely ran with it, okay? Because I do feel like they have like some money to them here, which is why everybody wants to use them in some kind of way. Hey, cards, stop playing, bro. Get on my last blasted nerve. I don't have many nerves left dealing with these cards. Okay, so I want one more card to fit. Because we have one more card. And we have Poet. Look, yes, the heart of a hopeless romantic. Looking for love in somewhere it's not. It's enough to drive you crazy. Yeah. That song is coming through by Sam Fisher. It's enough to drive you crazy. They got the heart of a hopeless romantic. Can you imagine looking for love in somewhere it's not? That's their problem. That's what they do. Um, mm. So this could be them not being the heartbreaker, but them always getting their heart broken. This is the thing that I was saying. I knew heartbreaker was coming through in some way. And like I said, they could have been a heartbreaker in the past, and now they're paying for their sins with this karma coming back. And they're trying to look for love now when they're ready to settle down. They can't find someone because when other people were ready to settle down with them, they were playing games. It could be either or, all of those things. They're a heartbreaker. They're the ones always getting their heart broken, or this is their karma for getting their heart broken. Them getting their heart broken now is their karma for doing the heartbreaking before. But there's definitely this wealth in them that can never be stolen is their willingness to always put their heart on the line and fall back in love, because they want to do that. That's their highest goal. That's what they want most in life, without the money, the career, whatever. They want love more than anything else. With the poet, we have expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Hmm. Yeah, so very open, emotionally vulnerable kind of person. They will write you poetry. They may have a little bit of artist in them as well. They come off as the outdoorsman, the athlete, you know what I mean? A little bit of a heartbreak, but they do have that poet in them. So a little bit of a dreamer energy, which I feel like we all have. But for them, they're always dreaming of love and falling in love and all the romantic notions that we grew up watching in movies and shows and reading in books, essentially, kind of thing. Whether this is a female or a male, it doesn't really matter, or someone who's non binary. They speak words of love, and which is why people flock to them. Very, like I said, just vulnerable, very emotionally open kind of person, and that gets them taken advantage of a lot of the times. Okay, so any other cards I want to pull? I want to pull some cards from this deck here to see who this person may be when you meet them, or who they're destined to evolve into, because I don't think these dragon oracle cards have like negative cards you know so this is just going to be who this person will evolve into, who will their person evolve into, what are they capable of becoming, their highest potential is what I should say, their highest person, their highest form. Who is this person destined to become? Confidence. Well, we already know that they're quite confident. What else can you tell us, please? Tell us something we don't know. Okay, so you want to come through. We have Merlin the dragon, so their highest potential is someone who's very wise and someone who is supposed to be a mentor for other people. So they've sown their wild oats, and essentially they're destined to become a mentor for other people who are just like them. So they live their life, and when they may be older or they can't, physically be an athlete anymore, they're going to be this mentor, this coach, this something for other people. So right now they may be still in the thick of things. When they can no longer do that, they're definitely going to turn over and be that mentor and give all their, little kernels of knowledge and wisdom to somebody else. Now, here we have Crystal, and this is giving me crystallized outer form where you can still see their heart and know that they are capable of love, but they're not as easily breakable as they were before. That's immediately what this crystal is giving me. Because crystal is hard to break. It's like very firm, very glittery, very hard, hardened. So they're going to become hardened on the outside, but you're still going to be able, like I said, to see their love that they're capable of on the inside. That's who they're destined to evolve into. And then here we have Sin Gold. I don't know much about him, but I just heard Iroh from Avatar: Last Airbender. I heard his voice speaking in my head. That's who this dragon is reminding me of as soon as he came out. So we're gonna get into where is the Dragon Oracle book or deck? Oh, it has to be out here, and it's not placed down. So where is it? There it is. I'm like, I know I brought it out here. This person can be a little blind. They can't see things in front of them sometimes. Oh, that's a message. But it's what we know already, that sometimes they can't see what's in front of them. a person who's not good, they don't have their best interest at heart, it's hard for them to see that. Yeah, that's something coming through. It may be hard for them to see what's obviously right in front of them sometimes. Yeah, I'd say I'm Sin Gold. I want to know more about Sin Gold. Sin Gold is 76. We have do that which lifts your heart to bring forth your deep inner smile from within. Sin Gold is a dragon of gratitude, and he arrives when we need to take notice of and acknowledge old negative patterns, which makes sense why I was hearing Iroh, because that's definitely what he was trying to teach Zuko in Avatar The Last Airbender. If you're a fan of the series, you already know that. If you don't, and you didn't watch the show, then that's definitely who Iroh was. He was Zuko's um uncle, and he used to have his, yes, he used to be someone who was very a bad person, you would call him, you know. He used to do what the Fire Lord said, and he would kill people and raids and stuff like that, and war and that kind of stuff, until he, I think, lost his son. And that's when he started transforming, and he became someone who was very spiritual and someone who was very wise. So like I said, this person has their past of doing wrong, what everybody does, honestly, and they're going to grow into someone who has a redeeming arc, like Iroh, and in turn Zuko. Because Zuko was definitely someone who was very hot headed, someone who was very angry, someone who was very jealous. He was always coveting what his sister Azula had, but not realizing that what she didn't have, which was their uncle Iroh, he did have. So you're always comparing and wishing and wanting, coveting what someone else have, and wants to be the Fire Lord and wants to get back in good graces with his evil father, when you should have been grateful you had your uncle there the whole time, teaching you and getting you out of these negative old patterns. He was telling him that from jump, to when Zuko didn't want to listen, to when he finally didn't want to listen, you know, and open his mind to certain things, you know. So that's okay. So Sim Gold is definitely giving Iroh vibes, and Merlin is giving the same thing. Someone who's wise, who's here to teach, you know. So he asks us to recognize old emotional blocks. For example, this can be self-doubt, fear, or jealousy. Stop it. And we have jealousy over here with the wasp. Yeah, they said what they said. He has these words to say about gratitude. Review your life today and find things to be grateful for so you can rejoice in who you are. Acknowledge the fears, envy, guilt. See envy coming through. Boom, I knew it. Or anger within. Accept the niggling doubts. Admit they are present, for they are a part of you, but you have no need to dwell here. For there are parts of your past and are no longer. For there are okay, but you have no need to dwell here, for they are a part of your past and no longer relevant to your life now. Instead, revel in the pure joy of being alive. Seek the positive in your existence here on earth. I don't want to keep reading all that, but basically, that's definitely what I was getting. This person's going to turn into an Iroh, essentially. And I do feel like Zuko could have the potential to turn into an Iroh, you know, because he had an Iroh mentor. He's going to become that person for someone else, you know. But basically, like, Zuko was like a very angry, irrational person who only knew how to firebend through anger, you know. And then sooner or later, once that anger was gone, and he started on his healing journey, he lost the ability to firebend because he no longer had that anger backing him, you know. Then he had to go and find how to firebend again with Aang. He found the elder dragons, the original firebenders. He learned from the master Merlin. He learned from the master Iroh. And even Iroh learned from the masters as well. 'Cause I believe he did have a run with the dragons because they're like more spirit, and he traveled the spirit world. Anyway, him and Aang learned from the original firebenders, and that's when he learned how to, you know, balance his anger. That's when he learned how to firebend from energy. He learned that fire is not used for destruction but for creation, kind of thing. So definitely, this person has a redemption arc in them. Whether they've had it by the time you meet them or not, they are capable of that redemption arc. Okay, so do not worry, do not fear. Based on what you heard here, they do have a redemption in them, like I did say. Okay, so yeah, definitely someone's gonna learn to, you know, not use anger and jealousy to, you know, live their life and fuel their life, but to let gratitude lead their life and fill their life instead. Okay, I do feel like y'all should watch Avatar: The Last Airbender if you haven't. I'm sure you could hear some of Iroh's sayings on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, but definitely that kind of vibe. Or I'm telling y'all for what? No, you don't need to know that to understand this person. We've already gone through a little bit of who this person is. So they're definitely the outdoorsman, the athlete, a little bit of heartbreaker, and then they're a little bit of like a dreamer as well, you know? Because aren't we all? So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe of Divine Family. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group twos. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to get into your dream guy archetype, okay? So, what will your dream guy be like? So, I wrote down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archetypes, or, generic archetypes of what guys can be or what people in general can be, because this is not mainly for guys, dream guys. It could be guy, girl, but mostly women watch tarot readings, so we're going to go with the whole guy thing. But feel free to watch it for a guy looking for a girl. It doesn't really matter. Energy is energy. I'm going to tell you by pulling these cards, and by the end of the reading, or maybe in the beginning, because for the beginning of group one, I already caught this person. But group two could be harder. Who knows? By the end of the reading, I will be able to tell you which of the archetypes fit your dream guy the best, so you can get like a little bit of an idea of who this person is and who you're calling in, who you're going to meet, kind of vibe, or just your dream guy. In case you never get with your dream guy, who knows? Who will that person be? Okay. Or currently in your energy, who your dream guy would be. You're manifesting. Okay. So I know my sister is due to come home soon. So if you hear some barking in the background, because Loki tends to bark when she comes home, um, just keep that in mind. I'm using a mic for this reading, so he should be muffled, but I'm pretty sure his barks are freaking loud and freaking sharp and high pitched, so you'll still be able to hear him. But just keep that in mind in case he goes off in this reading. I usually pause the reading and start up, but sometimes I just really don't want to do that, so I just kind of tell him to be quiet and then keep going. So if you hear that as well, sorry. Just keep that in mind that you may hear it. So this card, I was randomly pulling cards from the deck to make sure my camera was straight. Because I don't know, I always make sure it's straight, but by the time I'm rewatching it back, they end up all wonky. And I'm like, they look straight to me when I place them down. Like that right here should be straight on the camera, how you're seeing it. But it doesn't always come out that way in the end, and it pisses me off. So I was making sure that it was straight when I was still standing up to see over. I placed on 4 cards, and Spirit said, "There, keep them. Those are your options." Because I was also thinking about what my options were going to be, and I guess that's why sometimes people tell you to just do things, and your answers will come. Because I'm like, "Oh, what are my 4 options going to be? What deck am I going to pull from?" Blah, blah, blah. And I just placed these 4 down to test, do like a test. And they said keep it. So we're gonna see what person you're calling in, your dream person kind of vibe with this card. This is their main energy. That's gonna help us get the rest of the cards out on the table. So let's see. We're going to get into this, and then we're going to pull some astrology dice for you as well. So we have the Empress. Don't we love it? We love her. And the Knight of Wands came out in reverse as well. So these are not supposed to be in reverse, I don't think. So we're going to just keep it like that. On whatever negative aspects or blocked aspects I want to come through, they will come through another way during the reading. So, but right now I want to start off with a card that's upright. Okay. So let's get your astrology dice. Here we have, child, what's that supposed to be? This is Libra, which is freaking, yeah, that is the Empress energy. Here we have 12th house, which is Pisces energy, very deep and mysterious kind of person. Very addictive, secretive as well. Already I'm getting this person could be a dreamer, because that 12th house rules. I didn't even tell you guys the archetypes I wrote down. So we have the artist dreamer, the engineer nerd, the outdoorsman, the businessman, the athlete, the gamer, and the heartbreaker, which can be placed on any of those archetypes if we get that kind of F-boy, playboy, or playgirl energy, okay? So that one is kind of like could apply to any category, but not everybody is an artist and an athlete, you know what I mean? And they could be, but we're going to see what comes through. So here, child, I think this is Pluto. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look at the other ones. This is Uranus. This is South Node. That's the Moon. This is Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Sun, Mercury. This is Neptune, Saturn. Yeah, I think this is Pluto. And Pluto is freaking 12th house energy. So definitely, like I said, something like very dreamy. They're a dreamer. They're always in their head thinking of the most outrageous of thoughts and plans for their life, honestly. But then they're also someone who's very beautiful, with the Empress already coming out. Very aesthetic. So this person could be into like fashion. So already I'm getting artist, dreamer, like I said. I'm definitely getting that kind of vibe from this person. We're gonna see what else comes through. But right off the bat, this is giving me artist, dreamer kind of person. They have big dreams. It could be in fashion, it could be in music, it could be literally this person wants to be a dream interpreter or something like that. They have this outlandish dream they have that they know they'll achieve because they're a Delulu kind of thing. But they're gonna make it come true. Like this person, like a very determined kind of person. So they're giving me artist, dreamer, but also like businessman, because businessman is entrepreneur kind of vibe. So this person's gonna make their dreams come true, whether they have to be the front man or the figurehead of that dream. So it's like it's always a dream until somebody makes it a reality kind of vibe. This person has out their dreams, guys. I don't know what they could be because I feel like everything has been discovered, but who knows what goes on in a 12th house Plutonian kind of person's mind. We don't know. And I think I do have my Pluto in 12th house. No, I have it in 11th house because I don't want a Pluto in 12th house, but this person does have that. So like they're very obsessive. They can be very clingy. Like they succumb to addictions very kind of easily. So this person's like completely wrapped up in whatever is their addiction at the moment, whether it's a movie, whether it's a person, So just keep that in mind with this person. This person's going to be obsessed with you. I just heard Edward. So you could be attracting an Edward kind of, broody, hard to get to know, keeps everyone out, has secrets kind of thing. Because you remember in Breaking Down Part 2 or Breaking Down Part 1 when they were getting married, how he waited until the day before they were getting married to tell Bella that he used to be a murderer, an unaliver. Really? Like, y'all been together for how many years? You asked this girl to marry you. I'm sure they've had so many conversations in all the years of knowing each other, and you wait for the day before you get married to tell her that you used to be an unaliver. That when you first turned, you rebelled against Carlisle and went on your own little spree, but only made sure you were unaliving other unalivers. Like, child, and I'm saying it in that format because I don't want YouTube to kind of dock my video because I'm using words they don't want to push or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to find anything to, at this point, because I don't know why videos aren't circulating the way they're supposed to at this point, but I'm trying to get to all the language that could be a part of that. I'm trying to keep out. So he was out here unaliving other unalivers and thought that made it okay to be an unaliver. So that's like this person will keep things from you until they feel comfortable or if like it's time to tell you, okay? So let's pull some more cards for who this person is. Very intense, very scorpionic kind of vibes. Pluto is very scorpionic, death kind of. This person could be like emo or like very just in their emotion. They could wear multi black, kind of thing. That a lot of that. Then they're also really beautiful kind of thing. So this could be the person that's always like hiding their body under drab and dark clothing. And everyone is like always wondering, why are you always hiding who you are? Why are you always covering yourself? And that's because this person, I don't know, they just dwell in the dark. They don't want to be seen, even if they're the most beautiful person in the world. They don't want to be seen. They feel safer in the darkness, which is why they cover themselves in black kind of vibe. Okay, so already we're getting that kind of vibe. So if you're into that very emo, very emotional, you're kind of like punk rock kind of vibes, that is definitely this person. If you're into a dreamer, the obsessive kind of dark, broody, vampire-y, they're gonna, what do they call it? The over-the-top possessive alpha male kind of vibe, then this could be your person as well. Here we have the Two of Swords. Interesting. I want to put it in reverse, so maybe I should keep it in reverse. This person could be a little indecisive. I don't know what to do. So we're going to just keep it like that. Indecision. This person could be a little indecisive. What else can you tell me about their dream guy, please? Or dream girl? We have the Lovers. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So that they have like a very creative streak. And then we have the, what is it called? The Paintbrush. They're very much, like I said, artist, dreamer vibes. With the Lovers and the Two of Swords. Still giving me that same vibe. What else came out? We have King of Cups. And then we have Seven of Coins, hard work, and we have Six of Wands. Yeah, this person is very good at getting what they want, which we love. Okay, so all of these cards are not going to fit here, so I may take this Empress card and put her right there. I may take the Two of Swords card and put it right there. May take the Lovers card and put it over here. And then just, so the really heavy hitting energies that are getting me, I want to put up somewhere. So these can stay back there. And then I'm going to put this here. Okay. Sure. Stop playing games. Thank you. So we have King of Cups, Six of Wands. And I think Six of Wands came out last. So we're going to keep those there. Ace of Wands. So they can all fit now. It's just those two I want to keep up there. And Two of Swords. So it was just one card that didn't want to fit, honestly. So we went over the Empress energy, so we're going to put these back down. Where did this come out in the grand scheme of things? It was this after the Empress, this after that. The King of Cups. I think it came out before, after. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But I think they want to tell us stories, so then we keep them as they were. I do know these two came out last, though. These three came out last, so I think Lovers came out next. Okay, cool. Mike is still on. We're good. We're good to go. So definitely the Two of Swords. Someone who's a little like indecisive, or like I said, they're very much in their head. Always, should I do this? Should I do that? Or how should I go about making my dreams come true? Should I do this way? Should I do that way? Should I partner up with someone, or should I stay on the solo journey? That they're always at a crossroads of what they should do next. And they have a hard time making decisions, which, yeah, it's Libra energy. I'm like, yeah, this person's indecisive. There definitely are. That Libra energy coming into play. They never really know what to do. They're always teeter-tottering on two ideas. This person's head, as I'm hearing, is full of ideas, and they're always like, which one should I go with? Kind of vibe. Should it be that? Should it be this? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? It's very hard for them to land on one thing, but because they're always creating, it leaves their mind like mixy and messed up kind of vibe, because it's like ideas are always coming in, but they don't act on them, and then once you don't act on them, they just become a bunch of swirling ideas, and you have no idea which one to stop on, or which one to do first, or which one to execute first. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So they become indecisive because they get so many ideas. Or they have so many passions, is what I'm hearing as well. Should I be an artist today? Should I be a singer today? Should I be a reader today? Should I be a writer today? You know what I mean? Should I be a dancer today? That kind of vibe. They have a whole bunch of passion. They have it in them to create a whole bunch of different things. They just haven't chosen like a niche, because now on social media I feel like they want to put everybody in a box. Like, are you a beauty and lifestyle girl, or are you a arts and crafts kind of girl? Are you a cooking girly? Are you a hair girly? It's like, can we be all of them? I don't want to be put in a box. And this person doesn't want to be put in a box. They want to be everything, which we love. Okay. So very creative. Their head, like I said, their mind is always swirling with new out of the box kind of ideas. you know Here we have the Lovers energy here, which is another card about decision making, and they have a hard time making decisions. That's definitely coming through again. The Lovers is Gemini energy. So far I'm getting artist, dreamer, and businessman, woman, entrepreneur vibes from this person. We'll see what else comes through. I just put that card there and it kind of blocked the archetypes. Okay, stop being a heifer. Thank you. Yeah. So here we have the Lovers card, but it's definitely this person's looking for love as well. So this is like a lover, another lover boy and lover girl energy. But they're looking for that deep. They're not willing to settle for that regular. They're not willing to fall in love and just say, I just want to fall in love. I don't care who was with. No, they have very particular dreams or particular notions about who they want this person to be, how they want them to act. They're very particular about that kind of thing. Like, I want a love story. I want like, what is it called? A Gone with the Wind. I want a Notebook. I want like a passionate heart, like, just how can a little bit of everything. They want the heartbreak in there. They want the passion in there. They want the waiting with bated breath. They want the tension. They want the Bella and Edward kind of love story where they have to go through so many different things, but in the end, they got their happily ever after. They want the Beauty and the Beast, the Cinderella and Prince Charming, the Bella, the Edward, the Ally and Noah kind of thing, the Gone with the Wind kind of. They want that movie romance with the Lovers card coming out instead of a regular Two of Cups or Ace of Cups. They said, no, it needs to be a love of a lifetime. That's what this person here wants. That's the kind of dream person you're calling in. They want their beauty to their beast. Okay, they want to tame someone. They want to feel like they're the only person that was made for that other person. You know what I'm getting? That kind of energy coming through. Okay, so good luck with this person, guys. King of Cups, very intense emotional energy coming through. They are like a dragon lurking beneath the water. This is like giving me Loch Ness monster kind of thing, where you know they're there, but they've never been found. You know, that kind of thing, that they're just, like I said, they love to be hidden. They don't want to be seen. They don't want the spotlight on them. Then there's also part of them that wants to be in the arts, that they want to be like a what is it called, like a ghost writer. They want to be like a ghost or a singer songwriter, where they write the song for the artist and make money off of it, but they're not the front person running, you know, um the head of it. They don't want to be the face of anything. They want to just create and be famous and be in the, you know, but they don't want to be, you know, this person's very indecisive, like I said. One minute they want, like I said, one minute they want to be the musician, the next month they want to be the writer, the next month they want to be the reader. They want to experience every single facet of life. They want to be everything and experience everything, which we love as well, but it can be a little chaotic. Like I said, it's like a very chaotic, it's very chaotic in their mind. They're kind of like an all or nothing kind of person. Not the best at making decisions. I keep coming back to that whole new moon scenario where Edward Belloc bleeds one time in his house for her birthday, and Jasper goes a little crazy, and because of that he ends the whole relationship. He does the whole thing, leaves her crying in the woods where freaking, what was that guy's name? Paul? No, it wasn't Paul. It was Sam, I think his name was. The leader of the wolf had to come and find her and take her home. Like, she was left shivering and cold, and she almost could have died in the woods if there was no wolves, you know, in the woods, you know, what's it called? Patrolling. I'm like, what is the word? If there were no wolves patrolling, Bella would have been in the woods for who knows how long. She could have froze. You know what I mean? But they make decisions that they think is the best at the time, that may, like, very drastic extremist kind of thing, you know. Like I said, they're an all or nothing, so we're either going to be together or not going to be together, you know. If I feel like my presence is harming your life, I'm leaving kind of vibe. They feel things very intensely, and like I said, they may creep up on you with that. It may come out of the blue, unexpected, because they're hard to get to know. And because when people are hard to get to know, they come off cold, you don't understand just how much emotion is lurking beneath the depths of this person. Like in the beginning of the even romance between Bella and Edward, how he was so like, she thought he hated her. And it was because he felt too much for her. He had to hide and make it seem like, leave me alone, stay away from me. You know, like he said, you're my own personal brand of heroin, a drug to me. And I'm an addict for that drug. So you're either gonna be my, what's it called, drug, or you're gonna leave. You know, I want nothing to do with you, or I want every part of you, and nothing is left untouched, unseen, unfelt. You know, this person is giving crazy, not crazy, passionate. I heard. Okay, heard you. But like I said, because they come off cold, and the way he was like when he first met Bella, she was like, "Do you hate me? Do you even want to be around me?" The way he was hot and cold when he would come and ask, like, "Tell me about yourself," because he couldn't read her mind, kind of vibe, you know. And she was like, "You're giving me whiplash here, kid. Like, you either want to be with me, or you don't want to be with me. Let me know. Make a decision here." And then I guess he decided to be with her, and they had that, like I said, all-consuming, love of once in a lifetime, love of a lifetime kind of, you know, relationship. And that's what this person wants. They feel very deeply, and they want to feel very deeply in every aspect of their life, when it comes to career, love life, familial relationships, just, you know, creations kind of thing, creative projects. They work very hard as well. They're a very hard worker, which is why I'm getting that entrepreneur, business man, woman kind of vibe from this person. Okay, they work very hard, and I feel like I said, they battle themselves all the time, like, do I want to work with people, or do I want to work by myself, kind of thing, you know. And I just heard Libra North Node, Aries South Node, where they're so used to being independent on their own, not relying on anyone. And that could be from a past life, or that's just who they are. But they came here in this life to evolve and ascend into that North Node. Their destiny is to work with others, you know. And because they're so wanting to be on their own, wanting to be hidden, not wanting to be seen, kind of thing, like, that's their Aries South Node talking. But they need to evolve and adapt into that Libra North Node kind of thing, where they're not always alone. They're not always hidden. They are seen on the front, front lines. And that's also what Edward had to do in the books. He had to hide because he was a vampire. or he was trying to hide his relationship with Bella at first, but then they had to finally come out of the, closet, you would say. Okay. So with Six of Wands, they're very successful. They're very good at getting what they want. They are definitely a conqueror. Okay. If they want something, it's going to happen, and that's what that Empress card is saying here. They want something, they are going to manifest it, and they don't have to try very hard, because already they have that Plutonian energy where, like I said, Edward was the vampire and everyone was just, he said, everything about me draws you in. The way I smell, the way I look, you know what I mean? Everything about this person draws people in, so they don't have to work very hard to get what they want, even though they may not want to be seen and they want to stay hidden. Everybody feels attracted to them anyway. Like I said, they're the person who's so freaking beautiful, and you're wondering why are you always hiding yourself? Why is your self-esteem so low? Like, why are you always covering yourself in all these garbs, and I can't even see your body, your shape, or anything? Everything is hidden under this Empress here, but people can still see them and acknowledge them as the Empress. You know what I mean? That's definitely who this person is. They don't understand just how beautiful they are, honestly. But like I said, they have that magnetic and mysterious and broody and just like intense energy about them with Pluto and the 12th house. They rule over, they have that scorpionic vibe to them, whether they have big Scorpio placements, because Scorpio didn't come out, it just says 12th house. They can have a lot of 12th house placements or Pluto placements, very distinct Pluto placements, or what is it called, placements, or what do you call it when they, and aspects. Thank you. I'm like, come on, stop playing. I know astrology. I do. Pluto placements or aspects in their chart that makes them just like, I can't stay away from them. So we're gonna keep going. I spent too long on that. I'm sorry. What is next? We're gonna get some more about who this person is. I just got lost in their energy, which is something you may want in a partner. You just get lost in their energy. Because like I always ask on this channel, if you've always chosen those groups, like who was more obsessed with who, Bella or Edward? We don't know. So the same way Edward was stuck on Bella, Bella was stuck on Edward, and we will never be able to tell who was more obsessed with who. That's the kind of relationship you're manifesting, honestly, with this person you're manifesting. Like I said, they're an all or nothing kind of thing. They want you to be as obsessed with them as they are with you. With that Pluto coming through twice, like, your life is gonna, what is it called? The sun is gonna, or their world is gonna rise and set with you, something like that. Here we have rest and rejuvenation. What else can you tell me about this person? What else can you tell me about this person? See, look, we have a woman holding a coin. And then we have a thinking woman. Yes, this person's always thinking in their mind. Their mind is their strongest asset because that's where they spend the most time. So it's kind of like the more you flex a muscle, the more you use a muscle, the more powerful it becomes. This person uses their brain all the time, their imagination all the time. That's their strongest, gift. Their imagination, their creativity, to come up with things that are out of the box. This person is also big on rest and rejuvenation, maybe meditation as well. Car, stop playing fool. Meditation as well. I'm hearing that's how they stay young. They meditate and they don't stress. This is not someone who's stressed about a lot of stuff. They're intense and passionate about a lot of things, but they don't stress about a lot of things. At the bottom of the deck, we have man holding a coin. So yeah, whether this is a feminine or masculine child, and they want someone who got money too, child. They said, if I have it, I want someone who has it as well. So you're definitely wanting someone who has, like I said, they want an equal partnership. They want to get as much as they give. So if they're bringing money to the connection, they want someone who's doing the same. And don't blame them, child. Like I said, there's someone who's very successful, or they will be, or they have the, capacity to be very successful. They're looking for their big romantic gestures. They're looking for someone to give them a library, the way Beast gave Belle a library in that movie, and that's what, and that's something that goes around on social media. Like, why would we as women or men, whatever, accept the bare minimum when Beast was out here giving Belle a whole library? He gave her a whole library just because she likes to read. She didn't ask for a library. She said, I like to read. He said, oh, bet. I bet. Gave her a whole library. Why are we dealing with people who can't even text back or call back or make time for us when it doesn't matter if he was fictional or not? She said she loved to read, and that man built her library or gave her a library. Oh, this is what we're dealing with. This person does not go for bare minimum. They feel deeply. They want someone who feels deeply. They get very obsessive and addictive at times. They want someone who feels the same. Like I said, who was more obsessed? Can you tell me in the comments who was more obsessed, Bella or Edward? Tell me. We don't know because they were equally as obsessed with each other, and that's what this person's looking for. They're looking for someone who's bringing the coins because they have coins. They're looking for someone who's bringing the imagination because they got imagination. They're bringing some. They're looking for someone who's not going to, cause them stress, or because they're very much like a very chill, on the back burner, go with the flow kind of person. Observant is what I'm hearing. They're definitely a people watcher, which Bella was, I would say. So you're giving you a Bella and an Edward. Like I said, we don't know at this point, and we have that coming through, don't we? No, we just have Taurus coming through with the Empress energy. We have a risk. This person likes to take risks. And I always hear there's no risk without reward. So here we have the Grail Knight. Look at that. Romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. Like I said, this person is there when they're looking for love. They want a sacred love, a passionate, all-consuming love. They're not looking for no la-di-da kind of love, okay? And then here we have the Dog. Loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. That's what this person definitely gives in their relationship. They want the same. Can I get one more card, please, for who this person is that my group twos is attracting as their dream person, please? Who is their dream person? Someone who is very, successful, wealthy. They're good at making money, Like I said, always in their head, always reading. Like I said, one day they want to be the reader, one day they want to be the author. They're always learning as well. I'm hearing and picking up new hobbies, but they are definitely someone who's very indecisive. And this card we have here is focused. They're very intently focused on whatever it is that's in front of them at the moment, whether it's a book, whether it's a person. They want your full attention. They do give their full attention. So you will feel the heat of their stare, because they could be something about their eyes that's coming through. You will feel the heat of their stare. Okay, so we're going to get some more cards here. This person is definitely a knight in shining armor, and they want their knight in shining armor. And 6, we have 6 coming through, and that's the Lovers. Yeah. Seeking the sacred. They are definitely, like I said, they could be a romance junkie, whether it's books, movies, all that kind of stuff, TV shows. They're very much big on that. I just heard K-dramas, so that could be something that they watch, whether they're feminine or masculine, because not only girly pops watch K-dramas, okay? Men do too. A Dog. They're definitely someone who's loyal. And they're sincere. Like I said, that's one thing about this person. They don't hide who they are. Like I said, they come off cold. But like once you get to the quick of them, and wasn't Edward a freaking artist in the movie? He was playing piano for Bella. Yes, yes. This is definitely artist, dreamer kind of vibe. And like I said, a little bit of business man or woman, because we have the holding a coin. They're always coming up with ideas. So those are the main two that are coming through for you guys. I'm not really getting any of the other ones. Just those two. What else can you tell me about their dream person? We have a companion. That's what they're looking for. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Someone's going to put them first the same way they put others first. Like I was saying, yeah, I think there was a whole Bella's lullaby. This Edward wrote a whole lullaby for Bella. Like, she just wanted someone to, love her, pay attention to her, kind of thing. And he said, "Oh, forget that. We're gonna go one step further. I'm gonna write you a whole lullaby." So very creative, dreamy kind of vibe. This person's like dreamy, like, they're so dreamy, They're always in their head dreaming up stuff, but they also give off a dreamy sigh when you look at them, like, "Oh, that guy is so dreamy. He wrote me a song. Oh my gosh, Beast is so dreamy." Like, he comes off rugged and cold and mean at this kind of cups, but he is very mature, and he's someone who's loyal, and you can confide in them, and he's sincere and, dependable kind of vibe as well. He's going to take care of your heart. Dreamy. This is giving freaking, what is it called? Main character in a love movie, which is what this person wants. Yes. Which is what this person wants. They're looking for their love story, and they're acting as the main character already. So it's giving big main character energy, even though they are someone who likes to stay in the shadows most of the time. I'm hearing they like to be in the shadows until they want to be seen, because there is a part of them that wants to be seen as well. But when they want to people watch, they want to be on their own. When they want to be in the spotlight and be seen, they're going to make their presence known, kind of vibe, Here we have Queen, period. Don't we love it? This is like some, okay, this is a bomb energy. I love this person. We have radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So big protector vibes, okay? This is giving me the scene, and I keep bringing it up, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I don't care. It's the perfect example. This is the scene in Eclipse where Bella hears the story from the Quileute, or the story about the woman who sacrificed herself so her husband could kill or unalive the vampires that were the enemies in the story. And Bella took that story and used it to help Edward when he was being about to be unalived by Riley and Victoria in that scene in Eclipse. She kind of, sliced her arm open and the blood was trickling down, and they were like so distracted by it. And she knew that Edward was used to her blood by now, so he wouldn't have gone into a frenzy. Okay. And she basically saved his life. Okay. So definitely like a queen protecting her own. And then of course many times Edward came and saved Bella in the beginning when, what is his name, James ripped open her wrist, and then glass was in her thigh and everything, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So like I said, they want someone to be equally receptive. Here we have Don Juan. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. What was I saying about Dreamy? Dreamy, like, oh my gosh, have you seen him? They could be a good dancer. Look at how he has the heart between them, like a very intense, sensual, very seductive vibes, which is what I was saying with that Scorpio energy and the Pluto, which rules the 12th house coming through and the 12th house coming through. We have the Hermit, but they do have their moments of just wanting to be by themselves. They don't want to be seen until they're ready to be seen, which could be something that's kind of unrealistic, but they said what they said, they want what they want, or they only want to be seen by the right person because they, like I said, they can seduce very easily with that whole beautiful Libran, Venus, Taurus kind of vibe. They dress well, they look very well, like they have like a sensuality naturally to them that attracts people, like what is it called, like something to a flame, moth to a flame. And it's like they hide themselves, they drape themselves and stuff because they don't want to be seen until they're ready. So yeah, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Don't we love it? Here we have seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. So that's coming through again. A very creative individual. Six of Wands, like whatever they put their mind to, they're very good at creating. That's it. They're very good at creating. I'm trying to say, is there anything else? No, they're very good at creating things. And they're very passionate about those things. Creative endeavors, they're good at that. That's, like I said, that's where the artist dreamer is coming through. And what else was I saying? With the rest and rejuvenation, with the hermit energy, they like to seek solitude and just be on their own for a little bit. They need their alone time. They don't always want to be around people or always want to be seen. Okay. I think that's it for you guys. We're also going to pull some cards for who this person will evolve into. This person seems like a fully realized person already, honestly. Group one was giving a little bit of an immature energy, but your person's giving like not so immature. But then I use these here as a what can that person evolve into, okay? Or who will they be by the time you meet them kind of vibe, or their potential. This person already has potential, so we're just gonna get some more cards on who this person could be, honestly. There's nothing that I want to really say. They're very focused on their creative endeavors and the people in their life. They have like a lot of fire. So I said moth to a flame. Look, we have fire here. They have like a very fiery passion burning inside of them, but they do have the tendency to come off cold sometimes, and very protective of their pearl, which could be their projects, could be their heart, it could be their wisdom, their creations, very protective over that. But once they do open up, it's like it's over. Like I said, they're very sweet, they're very sensitive, attentive, caring, kind, and someone you can trustworthy more than anything else. And here we have risk. So like I said, this person could be scared to take risks sometimes because we have all these roads, and I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's giving Two of Swords again. And Libra, again, they're very indecisive when it comes to what they want or where they want to go next, what they want to do next, or they could be very decisive about that, or they're trying to become that. So that's the only negative I could say about this person, honestly. Or because I don't consider people who are like overly passionate, because I call them crazy. Other than said, no, I'm just passionate. I don't consider them, that's a bad thing. Me, anyway, personally. So we're going to see what else we can find out about this person before I leave you guys. What else do we need to know about Group 2's person? Their dream person. Who are they? Who will they evolve into? Okay, so who are they? We have Father Time. Wow. I've never gotten him. Who is their person? Like with that rest and rejuvenation, this person, they walk like they have all the time in the world. They don't rush things. Like, what is it called? I heard perfection can't be rushed. Okay. How many cards are these? We don't want a whole set of cards, please. Okay, I'll take them. You just knocking down the Pluto. Behave. Okay, we have Gaia. Wow, powerful, powerful cards. We have Gaia. So definitely it's giving mother nature, someone who's very mothering, caring, nurturing. If I didn't say that about the Empress, I was too focused on the abundance nature. Look at how we have a garden here. This is everything you can need, just vitality. This person's alive, they're also very grateful, they're kind. I'm hearing like maybe sometimes soft spoken or reserved kind of thing. They don't open up to everyone and everything, but they do have like a very abundant, very divine feminine energy, and that's what Gaia is as well. Very protective, they take care of, like I said, anything we need, Gaia provides. Like we were born and put on earth having everything we already needed. It was just the greed of mankind that started building buildings and oil companies. I'm like, we didn't need all that. We didn't need all of those things. God put us here giving us food. We had, what is it called? Shelter. We could build that real easy. And he gave us water. How dare y'all try to, take it too far? So this person could be someone who's very big on, protecting Mother Earth, protecting Gaia kind of vibe, but then also them being the divine mother with the Empress coming through and Gaia comes. Like I said, they're going to take care of you, be loyal, sincere. They have unconditional love for people. When they're focused on you, you can feel like you're the only person in the world when they're, focused on you kind of vibe. But with Father Time, we're going to read about him because I haven't gotten him yet. Here we have Destiny. This person has a destiny. Wow, yeah, it's her. This person's a destiny. They came here for a reason. And then we have Balance. So Libra coming through again. Libra coming through for the third time. It came through an Empress, came through in the dice, and it came through here, Balance. So like I said, this person is a very balanced individual. They want to be seen sometimes, and they don't want to be seen other times. They come off very cold and uninterested, but other times they're very passionate about who they're passionate about, who they choose to be, and what they choose to be passionate about. You know what I mean? Very balanced. Okay, so we're going to get the book for the dragon and see what Father Time has to say. I've really never gotten him. Isn't he so cute? This is giving me the Wheel of Time, honestly. And the Great Dragon, Al Thor, something like that. Yeah, I've seen that show. It's on Prime, Amazon Prime. The Wheel of Time. I love that show. Rand Al Thor or Gore. I think it's Rand Al Thor or something like that. He is the Great Dragon. Okay, not to spoil anything if you haven't seen season 1, but I feel like it's very well known that he's the dragon. The Dragon Reborn. Okay, and he did have a destiny to defeat I think the Dark One or something like that. I don't know, child. um, where Father Time is 54. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness. Oh, yes. This person's perfect at that with that Pluto and 12th house energy. So we have Father Time is probably as old as the universe itself. So old soul vibes as well. This commanding wise old dragon will aid you to still the constant chatter of your mind and just be. So this person's going to learn to master that. Because I did say they have like a lot of thoughts. They're always in their head, and it could be hard for them to get a handle on those thoughts and those creative abilities, they have, or those creative ideas they have. So like I said, this was like who this person may evolve into, who they'll become, and they're going to become someone who finds this rest and rejuvenation all the time, who can quiet their thoughts and quiet their mind. His presence supports our grounding and brings focus to the moment. His aim is that we let go of linear time, for it is a man-made concept. See, I was just talking about man-made things. Yeah, this person's very much old Gaia, everything that's natural kind of vibe. If man made it, they don't want it. Essentially, they're very much on natural remedies and things like that. They're like a little bit holistic kind of thing. If it's not naturally from the earth, like as it is in its natural state, if it's altered, they don't want it. Okay, sorry. His energy helps us to enter the void, which is particularly useful during meditation. I didn't want to say meditation may become big. But we have his message today is now. This is the moment in time. This moment in time is a gift, which is why it's called the present. Allow cliche. Allow all time to stop and break your habit of clock chasing, because in reality, there is only now. So this person may be obsessed with the future and what's going to happen and what's going to come, and they may learn to just, live in the present moment. And that could be something they're learning right now. Their destiny is to heal maybe Earth, to awaken Earth as well. That can be their destiny, and to bring balance. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness and let go. The man made concept of linear time is illusionary. It only serves to fuel the doubt in your life, yes. And doubt is a big thing for this person. Um, I am here to guide you to a more tranquil way of being, to be fully present in the moment. So, like I said, yeah, that's what this person is striving to become, or what they will become when you meet them or when you're with them. But that's a lesson they have to learn, okay? Gaia to maybe live more naturally, be outside. So, this is outdoorsman a little bit as well with Gaia. This person may love the outdoors. Okay, so for you guys, we have the artist dream or the businessman, and we have a little bit of outdoorsman here. We like to be outside in nature sometimes, like maybe not do things in nature, but they like nature. Okay, so I think I want to read more. Oh, wrong thing, child. I am going crazy, guys. I'm like, where and what and where am I? This person could have like disorienting moments, which is why they have to be in the moment right now. They get so caught up in what I have to do next, what's going to happen tomorrow, what's coming 10 years down the line, kind of thing. And they just get disorient themselves, kind of. I'm getting like vertigo. They get dizzy, don't know where they are, get confused sometimes, maybe. Okay, so what are we going to look into next? I want to see Destiny. Destiny, where's Destiny? Destiny's 85. We have Destiny. It is your life, your journey, your path. You will walk it your way. So definitely they want to do things their way. Destiny is a mighty dragon of great authority. She has no time for fluffiness, ego, or human dramas. As she puts it, she and her kind have been hidden in the depths of the earth for eons, waiting for us to be ready to take back our power and stand in our individual and collective might. So that's what they're here for real. She wants to galvanize us into action so that we stand strong against adversity, and if necessary, fly in the face of authority to challenge systems that are no longer fit for purpose. She says, if you want to change, you need to be that change, not wait for others to do it for you. And didn't I say something about that? I feel like I said something about that. Hmm. Where did I stop at that? You do not need their permission to live your life your way, nor can they absolve you from responsibility. It is your life, your journey, your path, and go walk it your way. Light and fluffy will not create lasting changes on our planet. So they are here to create change on this planet. What did I say? I think I said something about them wanting to do things their way. Did I not? Anyway, they are definitely a big leader vibe here with that Six of Wands coming through. They're a leader. But that's all that I have for you guys, though. I hope this video resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe of Divine Fam. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me using my email description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Welcome to your reading. Today, we are going to be getting into the topic of your dream guy archetype. Okay, so I have, I think, 7 archetypes written down, generic archetypes of, the categories that we seem to place people in sometimes. Men in particular, I guess it counts for women because it's not, it has nothing to do with gender, honestly, but it has to do with topics or archetypes to place people in, and it's going to be the archetype of your dream person. So if at any point during this reading you find yourself not resonating with the energy or not wanting anyone like this, and you may have chose the wrong group, go back to the drawing boards, try again, or this just might not be the reading for you. Honestly, I don't know. But I feel like they've been pretty juicy so far. You should be able to find something that you like in this reading, honestly. That's why we have 4 options. So we're going to get into this energy, which is the anchoring energy of your person. It's going to help us like build upon who this person is as we keep pulling cards. But this is like the first card we have. just making sure we're still recording. I mean, at the mic is still on. They're basically what we're gonna get into what this person will be like, or what are they like already. So the archetypes we have is the artist dreamer, the engineer, the nerd, the outdoorsman, the businessman, the athlete, the gamer, and the heartbreaker. Now the heartbreaker can be tied to any person because it doesn't, you don't have to be a specific kind of person to be a heartbreaker, but I just added that. Okay, so we're gonna see what comes through for you guys. I'm gonna pull some dice as well, or roll some dice, but we're gonna get your card first. We have 10 of coins. Okay, immediately it's giving entrepreneur, businessman. Okay, that's what this person is. They could also be an engineer because I'm getting immediately the vibe of building and making. And look at all these grandkids here. They made though. And engineering doesn't always have to be technology and stuff like that. It's just you made something. Okay, you built something yourself. You literally, chemically, biologically made the children. So somehow that's coming through. We're gonna see what else comes through, but already I'm getting the vibe of you here, engineer nerd and a businessman entrepreneur kind of archetype. Okay, so we're gonna put that person over here, and we're gonna roll the dice to see what else comes through. And this person's definitely making money off of whatever they are doing. Look at that. We have Venus, ninth house, which is the house of knowledge. It's the house of learning. It's the house of wisdom. It's the house of traveling as well. So this person could be a little bit of like a nomad as well, a traveler, because Sagittarius energy is coming through. And then here we have Scorpio, an interesting mix. We have Venus, so someone who's very attractive, or they attract really good things to them. They attract a lot of opportunities because Venus is like a very abundant kind of energy, a very creative energy as well. Venus is Taurus and Libra energy, so very good looking. Okay, ninth house, very well traveled, very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? It's also like, it's the house of wisdom, traveling, learning, and higher like education, you know, like college and stuff like that and beyond. So spirituality as well. So someone who can be very spiritual. Like I said, entrepreneur, nerd. They're very engrossed in things they like to learn about, which would mean, or it would make sense if they went to college for a purpose, you know, for a particular thing to learn more about, if that makes sense. So they are a nerd engineer. They want to build things, and in order to build, you have to first learn and be a student. Okay, so they're definitely like a student of life kind of person, and it's giving an old wise soul because these are two grandparents here, and I'm mostly focused here on the grandfather energy or the great grandfather energy, where they are looking back on their life at all they had built and look at all the abundance they have around them in the form of money, because each of these kids look like they have a trust fund, I would say, with the coin around their neck. They have a good future to build upon, generational wealth kind of vibe, and they're just happy. This always gives me the card of telling stories about how you got where you were, how you met the love of your life, how you're, you know, that kind of thing. Tell the story of your life. And storyteller vibes is very much a ninth house energy where you've learned a lot, therefore you have a lot of wisdom to give others. Okay, so we're going to keep going with ninth house. We have Scorpio energy, which is very much eighth house energy, very intense vibes. So this person's, I don't know, like it's giving just too good to be true, honestly. Because we have Venus, which we love, we have ninth house, which we love. So they're smart, they're intelligent, they're beautiful. Okay, they're very sensual, and then we have the intensity coming into play. Like, excuse you, sir, please, or ma'am, thank you. So yeah, already someone who is building, or they're very much on their way to building generational wealth. So I want to get some more cards here for your person to get into their vibe. Venus is luxury, Venus is beauty. So yeah, they're very much an attractive kind of person. What else can you tell me about their dream guy archetype, please? What else can you tell me about their dream guy archetype? What is this person like? We already got entrepreneur and businessman and engineer. What else can you tell us? We have the Fool. Oh my gosh, yes. We're getting a little bit like a dreamer as well. What else can you tell us about their person, please? Like an adventurer. I didn't add that. Someone who likes to travel. So you just unlocked the archetype I didn't put down. So someone who likes to travel the world and experience new things. So the wanderer, the wandering soul, you guys got that. Let me add that to the list in case it comes through again. We have the wandering soul. The wanderer. They like to learn, get into mischief. I heard sometimes, like Ariel did do. Okay, makes sense. Like to get into mischief, and they're going to be telling their grandkids all the stories that they went on because they have stories to tell. Because they, like I said, gain knowledge and wisdom by experiencing that. They have a whole bunch of stuff to tell. This person could be older already, is what I'm hearing, because this energy could be who they are now already. Someone who's older with stories to tell. Okay, they live a lot of life, whether they're older or not. What else could you tell us about their dream guy archetype or dream girl archetype? Who knows? Here we have strength, okay? Someone who's very strong. This person could be very big into, I'm hearing weightlifting or wrestling as well. Sweaty, getting sweaty. We love it, okay? Sorry. Okay, we have Six of Wands coming out. And then we have Queen of Wands coming out. Wow. A lot of feminine energy I'm getting from this person. So if they are masculine, have a lot of feminine energy, feminine power, feminine drive. So a lot of their drive comes from creativity. It comes from their feminine drive to create, not the masculine drive to conquer, to rule. They just want to create something, create a beautiful life. I'm hearing, I think I like this little life, which is a sound that is, I think, continues to go around on TikTok, where you show a part of your life that you love and you just burst out saying, I think I like this little life, which is the perfect card for this. That's what he's saying, child. He have his wife at his back and he's sitting there with his little pipe saying, I think I like this little life. That's what he's sitting there saying, child. I bet you. All the money in the world. That's what that man right there saying. He liked the life he's built for himself so far. It was a life full of abundance and beauty and joy and happiness, with intensity and passionate moments that he can relive, wisdom, knowledge, learning, going on a freaking solo journey, a wandering soul journey to learn. Don't you love it? A very mature, well-traveled bloke. Let me stop. Y'all don't subscribe. Don't do it. Y'all know y'all love my ridiculousness. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person has been through their fair share, and you have to. Like, I feel like once you've lived long enough, you're gonna have to go through some traumas, some things I'm hearing some. Oh man, what are they called? Backtrackers? No. Sure. Rock bottoms is a better, I guess, another way to say it. They've gone through some trials and tribulations with this Ten of Swords. They've hit rock bottoms and they were able to come back from that, and they've learned so much from that. They have strength. They don't give up in what they believe in. It doesn't matter. And because of the fact that they don't give up, and they're always wrestling and grappling with maybe themselves, the strength card could represent. They're always battling with themselves or their self-doubt, other people's doubt. They're always battling with their doubt, other people's doubt. It keeps them fighting. It keeps them going. They like a challenge. Hush! They like a challenge person. And of course, the group I didn't warn about that, what it happened in. I told group 2, be quiet. I told group 2, my sister's coming home soon, and my dog Loki likes to bark when she comes. So, beware if that happens. Da, 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 da. The mic probably won't pick up on a lot of it, but it probably did because this bark is freaking annoying. It's loud and screechy. You know what I mean? So if you hear me saying be quiet, just don't mind that. But it happened in the group I didn't warn, of course. So yeah, this person had unexpected things they weren't warned about. They weren't, you know, planning for, that they have to learn to overcome with the strength card. Because whenever the strength card does come out in a reading, it always gives me this person has been through a lot of things they have to overcome, and strength does not come out willy-nilly. It was very hard things. I'm hearing some people don't come back from these kinds of things this person did. So Ten of Swords, like a very backstabbing energy this person's had to go through, and multiple times, because you get betrayed one time, you keep going. Twice, you keep going. But 10 times to be stabbed in the back or knocked down and to get back up, that's like, wow. That I commend this person. That's powerful, honestly. Because I'm hearing that song by Cardi B, you knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. It doesn't matter how many times they were knocked down, they got back up 10 times. Like basically in the song, just like how people told her she was going to be anything, how she had to become a stripper to support herself. Her mom didn't have money to get, provide for her. So I think she had to be stealing sometimes, but basically she was knocked down and she was supposed to be a part of the group that didn't make it out the hood, but she did. So this person could have that same story arc where they come from a background where they weren't supposed to make it, but them looking back on their life when they're older or looking back on their life now, whatever the age they are, they're like, wow, it really took some willpower, always having to get back up, not giving up, having that dream and doing whatever it took to get there. Because this is the story of Ariel, I believe, Little Mermaid, where she was so used to living in water. And in water can be anything, where you grew up, where you were born, whether it was a good life or a bad life, you grew up there, you were born there, and that's where you're meant to stay, under the water, submerged, subdued. She was like, no, I've seen the surface and I want to go there. I've seen another life that I want to experience. I've seen legs and I want to have a tail anymore. I want to be able to walk and travel, exactly. Playing is that whole I want to explore. And they could have come from a life or a people who didn't explore. They weren't wander. Weren't curious to learn about the world. But this person was. And no matter how many obstacles they came upon Ariel, her dad said no, her sister said no, Sebastian said no, Flounder said no, and she had to go through extreme measures to go to her aunt, to give up her voice, to get to where she wanted to go in life, to get what she wanted in the end. She had Ursula sabotaging her. She had to find a way to make someone fall in love with her without having a voice. You know what I mean? She went through some stuff, but in the end, she got her happy ever after. And in the end, her life in the sea and her life on land were able to, what is it called, coexist. Her father was able to forgive her. Her father was able to, be a part of her life when she did have her daughter. You know what I mean? Kind of vibe. So that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting here. This person may have come from the dirt, came from the mud, came from the water, and they always dreamed or longed for a life on the sea or life in a castle, a big city or big life, big picture thinking. This person could have come from a small town and they always had big picture thinking on their mind. They weren't looking at the small things. They weren't happy living in a small town. They wanted to experience everything, kind of vibe, the best that life had to offer with the Venus card. They wanted to experience luxury. They weren't happy just having a house. No, they wanted to have a mansion. They weren't happy just having one pair of shoes. No, they wanted 10 pairs of shoes. They weren't happy, what is it called? Only having maybe one degree. They want multiple degrees. They weren't happy just visiting one place. They want to visit the whole entire world, kind of vibe. They wanted to see what the world had to offer. They weren't someone who was fine being complacent or just staying in one place for the rest of their life. So this is definitely giving like travel. Like, I'm glad I added that. So the wanderer, the businessman, the engineer, they made their own reality a thing. After, countless times of being knocked down, they got back up every single time with the strength card. Whether it was wrestling self-doubt, or like I said, outside voices saying you're never going to make it, you're never going to be this, you're never going to be that. They had to wrestle a lot of things, but they didn't let it keep them down for long. Sorry, just fixing that. Okay, so with the Six of Wands, like I said, conquering energy, they do what they set their mind to. Now, Six of Wands, like, very they have followers behind them, so they could have like a mass success. It is also having notoriety to you, so this person could be well known as well. They have followers, people who follow them on social media, people who follow behind them or look up to them in a company or a business. If they are the entrepreneur of their business, they have like maybe one, two, three, four, like five followers, five employees, who knows? And from that, they were able to make a big conglomerate or a big corporation. You'll know better than me when you meet them, but I'm just getting those kind of vibes here. People who you can't see, people that were working with them behind the scenes that nobody really knows much about, but they are like the face of the business. They're the ones who started it, so they're the ones who get all the credit, kind of vibe. Here we have Queen of Wands. Like I said, they took, or they kind of nurture the feminine energy to create, the drive to make things instead of the drive to conquer things or to work for other people. They took that feminine urge to create and ran with it, essentially. Even when it led to them being, washed out, burnt up, people were telling them, well, you're too old for this, you're too old for that. I've been that vibe as well. They said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And now they're finally probably old, or who knows how old this person is. And they're now experiencing their little slice of success, but they didn't give up, kind of vibe. So yeah, I am getting this person could be a little bit older. Or if they're not, they're like very mature and they've been through a lot in their life, because yeah, they definitely have. So we're going to keep going with the cards. Like a lot of wisdom, very smart. What else can you tell me about my group 3's dream guy archetype? Who is this person? Who is their dream person? We have strategy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They went to war and they came out on top. They have people lurking behind them, snakes in the grass that was lurking, trying to, what is it called? And may have been, deterred or fell down. Like I said, they always got back up. Have people trying to go against them, ops, as we call them sometimes. They had ops, but they kind of overcame that energy. You know what I mean? They had to walk away from a lot of people. I would say start over a lot of times, honestly. The fool's journey. They had a lot of fool's journey in their life where they were, starting a new business, starting a new degree, starting a new relationship, having to fully move and pick up and move somewhere else, to make their dream a reality kind of vibe. But this person could have like written a book about it as well. They have like a lot of knowledge, like I said, saved in their own noggin is what I just heard. Or they wrote it down. They wrote it down in the book. They documented their life. Okay. But this person does have a lot of strategy here. They will be like good at, what is it called? They will be like the commander in the war. Like I said, they're the person who you see. They're the ones who's coming up with the things, and they have people behind them who's making it, executing it, as you would say. They're coming up with the game plan. Okay, what else can you tell me about their dream guy? And look at how we have little fairies supporting them, little butterflies. And how like around them their crown chakra is illuminated as well. So their brains, they're smart, their intellect is very important here. So yeah, engineer nerd is coming through for real. They're smart, they're very intelligent. Action, yes, action based. Always on the move, always on the go, always going after what they want, not letting anything stop them. They have strength coming through again. So like I said, strength doesn't come through all willy-nilly. They definitely have to go through a lot. And they have to take on this lion, hear me roar. Like, I'm not going to back down. I'm not scared of you. Oh, I'm pulling too many cards from here. Here we have man holding coins, so definitely some money, okay? This person has some stability to them. Then we have this little light coming through again. This could be the sun, or it could be like another fairy, kind of vibe coming through. I'm thinking about this person may look like this. I don't know, for some of you, with the long hair, the very intense, what's it called? What do they call it? Probing eyes is what I'm looking for. And he has like purple eyes in here. Like, okay, they may have weird colored eyes, but they definitely have something. And look how it looks like a little bit of gray hair peeking up from the top of his head. Stop playing. Yeah, this person could have some gray hair. I'm just making sure we're still recording. I would have cried if he weren't. But like a very abundant. Look at how the fields around them or have the flowers sprouting and all of that. Just gorgeous. So I honestly pulled too many cards from this deck here. So we're just going to move them over and try to make space for this next deck. Okay. So definitely strength. They have angels. They have archangels around them that they don't let them give up, Come on. If these cards don't stop playing, what is the problem? Just move up a little more. If I made it worse, I apologize, but I can't. Okay. Get some cards from here. Definitely. I do feel like they have like a partner. It's either like a romantic partner that was on this journey of life with them, or like just a business partner, I'm getting that vibe here with this action card. They're always the ones in the front, but they always had somebody there supporting them, A friend, a mentor, a family member, that kind of thing. Okay, so what else can you tell me about their dream guy, please? What is that? Get off me. Their dream guy, please. What else can you tell me about their dream guy? Hey, stop playing. Look, interference. They definitely had some interference. But they had some powerful benefactors backing them. It could be literal benefactors, or like I said, angels, ancestors that wouldn't let them give up. If these cards don't stop acting a fool, like, I'm really not playing. Here we have B, luck. Oh yeah, definitely. Industriousness, which is giving business. And we have sweet victory. Don't we love it? This card right there. And 16 is also tower. energy. So they did have like a lot of tower moments where they didn't think they were going to be able to come back from this, but they did. What else can you tell me about their dream guy or girl, please? We have spider, creative projects. Yeah, this person's a creator. I heard content creator. They could be a content creator. For some of you, but I feel like others of you, this person's like maybe a little older. So maybe they found their lot and they found their luck in content creating while they were older. 15 here we have devil energy. So it's giving like a lot of intense energy in their life, which that's Scorpio energy. They could have like big Scorpio placements that put some pressure or tension on their life or their career, you know, but they overcame it, honestly. Like I said, they had ops, people coming against them. We had the fire fairy, creative action, optimism, okay? So definitely a creative idea they came up with that they had. That was very beneficial to them. Then we have protection. Like I was saying, they did have some protection, honestly. I am getting that vibe. They had protection with that angel of strength backing them. Like, look, we have the angel backing the freaking lion. They're getting back up and they're going to keep fighting. But they have backup. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Backup. Okay. What else? I can cover that and put this here. We don't really want to see the Ten of Swords anymore. Or I don't. Okay, protection at the bottom of it. We have disruption. So like I said, a lot of disruption with the tower, with the devil energy coming through here, but they were always protected, you know. Of course, we're not always going to be protected from getting hurt or dealing with life, because that's just a part of the human condition, but they have the protection to let them keep going. They have the strength behind them, the willpower, the Chariot card to keep them going. That Six of Wands, like, I'm going to get back up, you know? And these people hidden in the bush could be angels or ancestors. Like I said, they have backup, but those people weren't always seen. It was always them that was the person that was making everything happen, you know? Okay. There are more cards I want to pull from. They had to walk away from a lot. They had a lot of disruptions, honestly. But this person is a freaking soldier, but they didn't give up. They got back up, dusted themselves off, and kept going. And it's funny how I said commander in chief, and then we had strategy. This person could have been a soldier. Okay, hold up. Very mature energy with Ten of Pentacles, and the worker bee, always working. So it's like I'm hearing I made my own luck. So people could think they got lucky, but they really didn't, because people didn't see the amount of times they fell and they had to get back up. So instead, I made my own luck. Okay. There may have been help, but you need to move sometimes in order for spirit to help you. Here we have Thief. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Essentially what I was saying. This person understood their worth. They didn't give up on themselves or their dreams. They said, my willpower and what I want to achieve in life can never be stolen. So take that, haters. Take that, so-and-so. They didn't give up. They always had heart, you know? And people say, hey, you have heart, kid. You know, they had heart. Ooh, we have Virgin. Stop it. We have maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. So that's giving me the whole, no matter how many times the people try to steal from them, they maintain their purity, their lightness of being, their, like I said, their strength, their willpower, their vigor to keep going, honestly. So this person stayed pure, and it's giving me they didn't go to maybe not so good lengths to get what they wanted. They stayed on the up and up is another thing that I'm hearing. So a lot of people do like a lot of back ways and the kind of things to get what they want, to do go the easy way. This person doesn't believe in the easy way. They want to work hard for every little piece that they get, you know, how all the bees work together to make just a little bit of honey. We have Hermit. Can you stop on with that? Hermit seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So I just heard a zodiac sign for this card, Virgo, but then I also heard a zodiac sign for this one as well, and I heard Cancer. So Cancer is like giving like very pure of heart, you know, kind of vibe, but they do have a downside, because like not every sign has a good side, but I'm being like very pure of heart and innocent, like a Cancer is what I'm hearing. So this person could be a Cancer on top of being a Taurus, Libra, and a Scorpio, and Sagittarius energy coming through as well. So their whole chart is coming to play here. We have Knight, loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Yes, they kept their honor the whole time. They didn't allow anything to keep them down. they kept, like, if they fell off their horse, they got back on the horse, and horses keep coming through as well. So freedom is like what I think of when I think of horses. So that could be them. They value their freedom. They don't like to be tied down. They want to experience every facet or aspect of life. But they've definitely been through some things. So just keep that in mind. Your dream person, they've been through things, but they don't let it keep it down. They're so strong. I love this person. They're so cute. But they do have bouts of just wanting to be, but like I said, by themselves. They don't want to be tied down. So we have seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. So they do love to, like, maybe when they come up with ideas, they want to spend some time by themselves. Maybe they go on an eat, pray, love journey. They go on a vacation to kind of revamp or recoup, or, what is it called? Refill up their cup. They can't create on low, on empty. So they go on little trips, vacations, or whatever by themselves, and learn more. They read a new book to learn new things, get different perspectives, kind of vibe. And here we have creative projects, then we have creative action optimism. So this person's also like what they could do, like I said, is like has to do with maybe the arts. Then maybe they can be an artist, dreamer as well, which I didn't want to say, but I don't want to give y'all too many damn archetypes, y'all. I already said artist, dreamer. We have engineer, nerd, and then we have businessman and wanderer. So this person contains all those archetypes in them, okay? And I have to add one for them, okay? So yeah, definitely like giving a big nerd about what they're passionate about. They're an engineer. They create their own life, create new things into being, because that's what engineers do. I'm surprised engineer didn't come out in this deck. But yeah, we have this person could also be an outdoorsman kind of vibe. They like to be one with nature. So there are a lot of things. This person is very multifaceted, and that also happens with time, with life. The more you experience and the more you grow, the more you embody a bunch of different archetypes in one. So this person has the most archetypes yet, because artist, dreamer, engineer, nerd, businessman, wanderer, and then we have outdoorsmen. So I'm getting a vibe from them as well, wanting to be outside, in nature, the freedom horse loving person. How it's like even wild horse as well. Okay. So I'm going to move on. This person can also be like a very protective kind of person as well. With that lion, they protect their pack, their pride. Oh, I was scared that it was going to be recording. Child, I'm scared now. I'm paranoid with this microphone. Um, yes, yes. What else? Okay, so I'm going to get some cards from here to end out the reading. Like I said, this person didn't really give many flaws. I would say that wasn't even what we were here to understand or to get into. Just who this person is. So we're going to learn more about them using the Dragon Path Oracle to see who this person is going to become, or more about their destiny, who they are, what they came here to do, kind of vibe. Just see what comes through. So what more can you tell me about Group 3's dream person, please? We have Sin Gold. Ooh, you have Iroh coming through. This came through in Group 1. When this card came out, I heard Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and if you watch the show, you know who Iroh is. Someone who's very like an old soul, very wise. Ooh, look, we have transformation. Where this one came from? And look at how it's kind of giving me dragon. I don't know why. I'm like angel. So this person definitely has gone through many transformations, which is why they can take on so many different archetypes at once. Okay, the cards just flying out for them. We have platinum. And look at how we have a balanced chakra. But the most powerful one is the crown chakra energy I keep seeing with this fire. They have a fire and a drive in them to succeed at all costs. This person can be like a workaholic as well. With this B energy, always go, 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 work, 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 and mind the whole day through. Anything else? This is too many, child. I don't want all these. Can we get one more card? They said 3. Can we get one more card? Okay. We have magic and manifestation. So yeah, this person was definitely able to manifest whatever they wanted. There's like a magic about them. Because they don't give up, because they keep going, the universe has no choice but to give them what they want, kind of vibe. They said, oh, like I said, you have heart, kid. Like in like those movies back in the day where the person was like, oh no, you can't work here, or no, you're not going to be big enough or strong enough to defeat that person. But the reason why they took them on is because they have heart, and heart kind of makes up a lot of the. It's not always brawn. It's like the heart behind it, why you're doing what you're doing. That always keeps you going. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you have someone who's the strongest person on earth, and you have someone to fight for and a will to live, they're definitely most often than not can beat the person that is just there because they're strong, you know? Because what are they fighting for? This person has a reason to fight for something, and that makes them win more times than not, you know, or made them able to get back up when they were knocked out cold, you know? Okay, so I want to read for all of them, honestly, but this one is more basic. So I'm going to read the book for. I do want to read about platinum. I keep coming back to that one. This one is basically gratitude. I read it in group one. This is gratitude, showing gratitude for what you have, getting rid of jealousy, anger, what is it called, envy kind of vibe, getting rid of all those things and just being grateful for what you already have. And I was using the example of how Iroh kind of mentored Zuko into becoming that person, because he used to be someone who was not the best person, because he worked for the Fire Lord and he was always sent off to war to do this and raise that. And so I think his son passed and he had to become better. He had a change of heart. You know, he became someone who was very spiritual, had a very spiritual journey, a spiritual story arc where he was the only human that was able to visit the spirit world. And not everybody could do that except the Avatar, you know? So a very powerful individual. And we had ninth house energy coming through, which is spirituality as well. So how he was basically the mentor to Zuko, telling Zuko to, hey, everything is not about getting your honor back. It's about who you have around you. You should be grateful, because Zuko was always envying what what's her name, Azula had, and I want to go back then. I want my father's love, but he also had Aro's love, and Azula didn't really have that. Azula had a ruthless, mean, evil father, and Zuko had Iroh. So Zuko should have been, you know, more grateful to what he had, kind of thing, you know, and that's what Iroh had to teach him, and that's basically what Sidney was saying: be grateful for what you have. Now, I do definitely want to get more about platinum. So 109. And I just saw 111. Where is it? 111 right there. So that could be something, new beginnings. 109. We have I am the keeper of secrets. This incredible being is the guardian of the Atlantean temples. He connects to Saint Germain and is the historian and record keeper of all events during the Atlantean era. He can take you to and bestow upon you the magic encompassed in that time. His message is, I am the keeper of secrets which are as old as the universe itself. I am here to impart this ancient knowledge to you for yourself and others. This wisdom is giving Single too. Iroh vibes coming through heavily. This wisdom has been hidden for eons and forgotten by many. Now is the time for these memories to resurface and for you to acquire ancient knowledge. Like many things, these secrets have been hidden in plain view. All you need to do is ask to be reconnected with them. During meditation, platinum will show you what to learn and recall, bring you into fulfillment with new chakra energy, and guide you through the chakra color system. Okay, so definitely this person could be big on meditation as well, or they've learned that on their multiple eat, pray, love journeys they've had to go through. Okay, they could be currently going through one right now because we have transformation coming out on what this person could be, or more about this person. They could be going through transformation, and this is like giving butterfly as well, honestly. Okay, so we read that. I do want to read magic and manifestation as well, so just bear with me. Magic and manifestation is 63. We are here to help turn your dreams into reality, change your world, and support you. These two dragons are the only pair on one card in the deck. Originally, they were separate, but as I began to connect with them more deeply, I realized that they were a beautiful pair of two equal parts. What did I say about this always having an equal part? So this could represent a partner they are looking for in life, or a partner they're destined to be, if they have a destiny to come into union with a partner, or just like, okay, literally, that could be just it. Honestly, a partner could be romantic or business. You know, they have a destiny here to mate or to be with someone, and that person's going to be patting them on the back, or holding their back, or massaging their back, or having their back when they're older. Okay, so, yes, part of two equal parts, magic and manifestation, okay? These unusual dragons are powerful allies to have and are amongst the most influential and magical of all the dragons yet to come to Earth. If they have shown themselves to you, their message is this: we have danced into your consciousness to reassure you that the worst is now behind you. Your journey has been a long and arduous one at times. Now look to the future and embrace what is to come. How beautiful. I love this. I love this. So definitely this person does have a destiny here. I mean, I feel like everybody does, honestly, but this person has a destiny to never give up and to keep getting back up after they're knocked down. And because they also do that and they stick to that and they have the power and strength to continuously do that, they are more gifted or more rewarded than other people. Okay, still recording, just making sure. Okay, yeah, this person's constantly going through transformations with the full energy here. Fire energy, someone very spunky fire. They don't give up. Definitely big leader vibes. And I love how we have the Queen of Wands. There's a nurturing to their leadership. It's not just do what I say because I know more than you. It's I want to create this with you and I need someone to help me create it. Do that, help me. And then people are more inclined to help them kind of vibe. So definitely wise, old sage. They've been through a lot, have a lot to teach kind of vibe. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this video resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe of Divine Fam. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Well, fours. Jesus. Hello, my gorgeous group fours. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this card, then we're going to be getting into your dream guy archetype. Hold on, let me get some water because my mouth getting, or my throat sounding real scaly. Sorry. Okay. So dream guy archetype, what will they be like? I wrote down, well, now it's 8, but along the way, honestly, let me explain. I had to add an archetype for group three's person because what they were coming through as wasn't an archetype that I wrote down. So I added one. So now you guys are getting the full gamut of all the archetype energies that I wrote down that could come through in your reading. Maybe more could come through. Maybe your person may embody a new one. Who knows? But we're going to get into your dream guide. So we have our card here. This is the grounding energy or the energy to build upon. So this is who this person is. Maybe we're going to get into who this person is a little bit with this card. I'm going to roll some dice here for you guys and then continue to build upon who this person is. Okay. So this is their most dominant energy, I would say, because it came out. And honestly, I didn't even have to shuffle, guys. I was trying to make sure the camera was straight. So when I placed on the cards, they came out straight when you see them. Because it annoys me to watch a reading back and see that they were crooked. I'm just like, ugh, why? But I put down 4 cards and I'm like, okay, just like a test run. And Spirit's like, there you go, those are your options. And I'm like, wait, because I was before that struggling or trying to figure out, oh, what deck am I going to use for options for you guys? They said, there you go, already done. Just stop thinking so hard about it, child. This person could think really hard about nothing, or maybe you do, I don't know, but that's coming through. I said this whole spiel for group 1, 2, 3, or 1 through 3. And I didn't come up say this, so maybe it was just specifically for you. I just don't need to think so hard about it. Just choose 3 cards. And I'm like, but I don't want to use tarot cards. They said, well, we said what we said. And I left them. So we're going to get into that energy of your dream guy. Who is this person? We have the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Now, who can he fit here? Out of the archetypes, I didn't even tell you guys the archetypes. We have the dreamer, the artist dreamer, the engineer, the nerd, the outdoorsman, the businessman, the athlete, the gamer, the heartbreaker, and then the wanderer. Okay, so we're going to try to place your person into one of those, at least 3. I want to use at least 3 archetypes to kind of give you the most potent, accurate vibe of who your person is. Sorry, checking the mic. I have a feeling that it may try to cut off during your reading, so I'm going to keep checking it. Watch it still cut off. I don't, but I have to concentrate the energy because I know the other child is coming home soon. The other one came through in group 3, had my dog barking like a fool. And then I know the other one's coming home soon, so he's going to be acting a fool again. So I need to keep the energy concentrated to a mic. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm telling you guys too much. You're probably like, I don't care, get to the reading. I will. I'm coming. Okay, so already the 10 of Cups, like giving very, they have like a well set out plan for their life. They want the happily ever after. They want the marriage. They want the 2 to become one kind of thing. So they are striving for their family, their family unit in this life. And that is giving me, the artist dreamer archetype. So that's already coming through for your person. I'm going to roll the dice to see what else we can get. Well, this one not to be difficult. Yep, and we have house 7, which freaking makes sense. Yes, this person came here to build a family. That's what they're mostly looking for. Here we have the horseshoe, which is North Node. That is their destiny. Boom. Basically what I said. And then here we have, I think this is Cancer energy. So this Cancer energy is looking for their soul family, their found family, their happily ever after. They're constantly wandering. So there you have the next archetype. They're constantly wandering, looking for this person. Okay. So luckily I added that archetype in the last reading, or we wouldn't have had that. They're looking for something. They're searching. Their soul is craving love, family, union, brotherhood, sisterhood, friendship. Okay. So that's what this person definitely is. They crave that. Okay, so I want to get more cards, see what else. But we have seventh house energy, which is Libra. It's marriage. It is relationships. It is your first marriage. If you believe in astrology and the wheel, I think first marriage is seventh house, and the next marriage or the next person you'll be able to be married to is in, is it first house? I'm not 100% sure. I heard about it one time and I forgot, but here we have seventh house, which is Libra energy. This person could be a Libra. Here we have North Node, which doesn't really have a zodiac sign attached to it, and then we have Cancer. So Libra and Cancer coming through heavily for your person. Yeah. So now we're going to get into this. North Node is destiny. It's what we came here to learn, what we came here to achieve. And like I said, this person feels like they came here to achieve ultimate happiness through marriage, through family, finding a family. And Cancer is freaking family. Wow. So that just keeps coming through. Like I said, the Ten of Cups coming out really solidify that. So your dream guy is a family man. Okay, that's not even here. So we're adding that. The artist dream or the wanderer, the family man. That's who you're attracting. Making sure it's still on. Okay. So what more can you tell us about their dream guy or girl archetype? We do not discriminate around these parts, or non-binary. We have Eight of Cups, walking away. They may have had to travel. I'm hearing traveling a lot because that wanderer energy, they had to leave things that weren't good enough behind because they knew that they're searching for the Ten of Cups. What do we have here? We have the Emperor. Okay, puppy. Let me stop. Ignore me. Ignore me. The Emperor is really that daddy energy for me, so I don't care what nobody got to say. They're gonna take care of you. They want to be a father. They want to be a nurturer, a provider, a taker care of her. I'm acting a fool in your reading, so your person may be a freaking goofball, or you feel goofy when you're around them. So I wasn't acting a fool like this in the other readings. Okay, this person could be a gamer as well. I just heard this person could be a gamer. Okay, what else can you tell me about their dream guy archetype, please? Spirit, making sure it's still recording. I don't know how long I've been recording now. Each group seems short, but it could be long. I have no idea. The intention was for them to be pretty short, but with me, if you've been here before, I just chat as I'm doing right now. What more can you tell me about their dream guy archetype? We have Queen of Wands. Okay. What more can you tell me? Okay. And the Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there's something in their life that made them have to turn off their emotions. They've been through a lot of hurt or a lot of abandonment. They could have abandonment issues. They've been abandoned a lot, and they have to learn to turn off their feelings. I'm hearing Pick Up Your Feelings by what is it called? By Jasmine Sullivan. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. And then we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So definitely searching for love. This person's searching for love. And I'm going to take this card and put it there, honestly, since I feel like it wants to come out. And then we have Justice. So this person could be like what is it called? And Libra energy coming through again because we have the seventh house. Yeah, this person could be like a regulator. They like to law and justice and stuff like that. Policeman, soldier, military kind of vibe is coming through, or just judge. They want to be in the legal system, kind of thing. So a lot of different archetypes for your person coming through. There's just a lot of different people coming through that shows this pile. Mhm. Yeah, there's something here about them having or needing to or being destined to with the North Node to rule over a large amount of people. Because emperors are emperors of multiple nations. They're not just a kingdom, they're an emperor, they have an empire. You know what I mean? So this person is here to build a bunch of what is it called? Caring connections or business connections as well. So this person's giving a little bit of a businessman here with the emperor energy. But it's more so given they want to be father, they want to take care of multiple, they may want to have 10 kids. They may want to have a lot of kids, honestly, and they have the nurturing energy of a leader to do that. So they're not just the do as I say because I'm the boss. They're also going to take care of you, and they want to build trust with someone. That's also a big thing here. But like I said, they've had to walk away from a lot of things, or people have walked away from them, which is why they're still craving that forever person or forever partner here. But yeah, that song is coming through again. Like I said, Pick Up Your Feelings by Jasmine Sullivan. It could be important. But basically, she's saying in the song, don't forget to come and pick up your feelings, okay? Um, I feel like this is someone who left her and she's telling them, hey, since you're leaving me, come pick up these feelings too. You know what I mean? Don't think you can come back. So I feel like with this person, once you leave them, there's no like coming back kind of vibe, you know? Especially in romantic relationships, once you leave them, there's no like turning back. Like, hey, you're done. Come pick up these feelings too. Yeah, I don't want them, and you obviously don't want them. So please take them elsewhere. Mm. Six of Cups is more about caring connections as well. Nostalgia. These wounds can stem from childhood, with Six of Cups coming through here, being left behind, being ignored, honestly, is what this is coming through as well. Being ignored emotionally, not being nurtured emotionally, not being loved the way you wanted to be loved or crave to be loved. And trying to find that in relationships or friendships kind of vibe. You weren't given a good family, a stable family, a happy family, any kind of family maybe, and you're craving that. So you're finding that in anyone, and sometimes it leads to you being left, it leads to you having to do the leaving kind of thing. All that is coming through. But I feel like the message for this person is pretty straightforward. They are someone who doesn't give up easily, though. They can have a little bit of a temper here with the flames, but like it takes a long time for them to get upset and burst up. So I do feel like Libras tend to have a hard time um expressing their anger or getting to that final straw. But then we also have Aries energy, a lot of fire coming through with this person, and water. So this is literally all water. So this person just wants to be loved and they want to give love. Oh, there's a little, stop it, my heart. They feel like that's a part of their destiny, to give love to people who may not, like, even if people do leave them, they may also wear their heart on their sleeve. They allow people to take advantage of them as well, you know? That kind of thing, especially with Cancer. Like, any little piece of family that you get, you really don't want to let it go. But then you're also someone who's always in your shell kind of thing. So there's like a lot of flippity floppy energy. Because like I said, the kind of person that says, if you don't want to be with me, pick up your feelings and leave. But then there's also part of that wants that family that they're willing to put up with, you know. But maybe once they reach that I'm done stage, they're really done, and they put up with a lot. And you, like I said, the Libra, it takes them a lot to get to their wits end. But once they get there, it's over. They blow up, and they lava erupts everywhere and just raises everything. There's nothing left after a lava a volcano explosion, you know. But yeah, very commanding, okay? A very, wide shoulders, puffy chest, you know. This is also giving like a knight. So King Arthur was definitely like, a knight of the round table. And like I said, that found family where he picked up a bunch of different people to bring to the round table to make his family. So found family is a big thing for this person. They like when you meet them, they may have a bunch of that. This could be someone's like pretty grisly or mean or beastly, and they're looking for that soft hand to like bring them back down to earth. Because I feel like emperors can kind of be bossy, totalitarian-y. They have tempers, the way beasts had temper in Beauty and the Beast. And this person's looking for their softness to their sharp edge. Is what I'm getting. The way, if any of you watch Merlin, the show, love it, obsessed with it. Mm. Who else watched that show and is salty at the ending? Let me know in the comments, please. Anyway, back to the reading. How King Arthur was like in the beginning of the show, he was a playboy. He was someone who was very unserious. He was someone who was very arrogant. He was someone who was very prone to violence, angry outbursts, feeling entitled kind of thing. And it wasn't until he met Merlin, which was his soft edge, or even Guinevere, who ended up being in this adaptation of King Arthur, was the maid. I'm not 100% sure if she was a maid in the other adaptations, but I'm pretty sure we just knew her as the queen. We didn't know her as really anything else. But yeah, in this adaptation, she ends up falling, or he ends up falling for her because she is his maid. Okay, so she ends up being that softer edge to his sharp words, which is what a queen honestly is. So this person's looking for their queen. They're the emperor looking for their queen, honestly. And there could be something about this person that doesn't realize what they deserve, or they are willing to put up with people they don't deserve. It's not saying queens are not good and everything, but an emperor, you would think you'd want his empress, but no, they're willing to settle for something just as good as an empress, a queen of wands, someone who's, spitfiery, someone who keep up with their anger, because you're also someone, if this is representing someone in their life or someone that they're craving, since this is a very much want to get married and settle down relationship, the Empress, them, the Queen of Wands is who they want to pursue, who they want to attract. And it isn't the Empress, but it's a Queen of Wands, and she can, if any queen can, the Queen of Wands can put up with the Emperor's BS, you know? So she can be that softer edge, but not pushover edge, to put up with his sharp edge, you know? So, yeah, rough around the edges. They want a softer edge, but they do have the, you know, to put up with their stuff. That's the kind of vibe, you know? Um, so this person, I'm getting like they're the grunty kind of person. They don't really talk much. They're very quiet. They could be a little broody sometimes, like very, very much emotional. They keep to themselves in their shell. But like when it does come to wanting a family, they give their all to the people who they decide are their family. Whether it's actual family, found family, lovers kind of vibe, they give their all to that person or those people. But yeah, very big about craving that connection here with this Six of Cups coming through. And then look how we have yin and yang and man holding a coin. They want to be the provider and they want to find that person, the yin to their yang, their other half. Okay. What else can you tell me about their person, please? What else can you tell me about their person, please, Spirit? What else can you tell me about their person? Okay, wow. Look, we have community. What I was saying, yeah, they're looking for their found family. And we have 7, which is chair energy. They're not going to stop until they get it. Wow. What the heck? Y'all gonna stop playing. Like, daughter romance. Yeah, that's what they're looking for. And then we have angel of balance, which is that Libra energy coming to. They want a balanced, healthy, happy relationship. They may not have seen that growing up. Or like I said, they didn't have that or they didn't see it growing up and they want to have that. You know? Someone who is equally as giving as them. Someone, they want a wife to their husband or a husband to their husband, a wife to their wife, doesn't matter. They just want that equal partner. Here we have appreciation. And while I keep pulling too many cards from this deck, I'm like, there's, and then we have a son. They're looking for their ultimate happiness. Honestly, that's who this person is. They're just a guy, standing in front of a girl asking to be loved, or they're just a guy I'm hearing standing in front of the world asking to be loved. You know, whether they're actively asking or not, they're craving it deep within them. You know, and they keep it hidden very well with that Cancer energy. Sure, relax. What else can you tell me? They're looking for their community. They're looking for this love, this romance. They're looking for a partner to balance, like I said, to even out the rough edges they may have. What else can you tell me about their dream guy, girl, person, please? We have the Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. So yeah, this person is very smart and intellectual. Sorry if that messed up the camera. What else can you tell me about the dream person? Let me move these over more, honestly, to make space. Because I keep pulling too many cards from this deck, but forgetting that I have another deck to pull from. What else can you tell me about their dream guy, person? We have the Merlin. Oh my gosh. Bro, didn't I just say the show? Oh my gosh. So we have Merlin and then we have King Arthur coming through. This is madness, guys. Madness. And then this card is calling me as well. Letting go. Yeah, I think they have a problem with letting go of people in their life. But like once they fully let go, they fully let go. So they kind of give you chances. They don't want to let go. Is what I'm getting. Like, are you sure you want to, abandon? Are you sure you don't want another chance? Are you sure you don't want to, get your act together? And the person in the life is like, no, 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 no. And they give them all the chances in the world. And then when they don't, I guess, reciprocate what this person is giving them, they're like, okay, finally, I have to let them go. They give too many chances, is what I'm getting. And risk. They take a lot of risks as well. Or they may be a little indecisive with that Libra energy comes and they don't know what they want to do. There's so many paths in front of them. They may have a hard time choosing just one. Yeah. Or this person could be at a crossroads in their life right now. They don't even have 2 paths. They have 3 paths they could possibly choose. They don't know which one they want to choose. Okay? We keep these. But yeah, they're looking for their ultimate happiness. They're looking for the moon to their sun, the yin to their yang, the queen to their king, the emperor to their empress, beast to their belle. I'm sorry, I'm done. We have Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance. And didn't justice want to come out when I said maybe? Yeah. Justice and balance coming through. Again, that we had yin and yang come through. Yeah, there's themes that keep coming through. With the wind fairy thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, this person's like very much in their head. And I think I did kind of say that. If I didn't, I meant to say it. They're very much in their head, always thinking about all these things. They're very thoughtful and in their shell thinking about it. Like I said, you wouldn't know. They can, like, if this is someone, if they get quiet, they're most likely overthinking stuff. Most people just get quiet because they're just, they like to quiet. This person that get quiet is because they're overthinking something in their life, thinking, should I stay or should I go? Should I keep this person? Should I let them go? You know what I mean? But with alchemy, justice, and balance, this person is very what is it called? Fair is fair and right is wrong, and they're very much like they have morals and what is it called? Staples in their life that they follow, kind of thing. They are the mentor to many people. We have one, Merlin is the first one, and Merlin and Emperor energy is kind of giving the same vibe, even though Merlin was King Arthur's mentor in the show, or in even the folk tales or the stories. But this person has magic, and they also have the loyalty of like multiple kingdoms behind them. So like wherever they go, wherever they put their heart, like people, they're felt. People appreciate their wisdom. People appreciate them being there for them. They appreciate their advice. They appreciate their thoughts. They appreciate their intellectual analysis on certain things, kind of vibe. Their mind is very important. So I feel like Merlin, he was a powerful wizard, but it was his mind and the wisdom he had to give people that was like the most revered thing about him. He was smart, okay? And always did the right thing, which is that just and balance coming through, justice. Even if it was a bad guy, he was always trying to save someone to the last second. It's kind of like giving a little bit of Superman, who he never didn't believe in killing his people. Not his people. I mean, of course, he would not believe in that, but his nemesis, the people who were against him, no matter how evil they supposedly were, he didn't believe in taking lives. Okay, and that's kind of maybe who this person is. Maybe not as strict as that, but I do feel like they give you a chance. Because I do remember Merlin always, like, there was one character in the show, I think her name was Morgana, where they all grew up in the castle together and they were close friends, but she ended up becoming evil, and he was always giving her chances to the final end, even when she was plotting against them, doing all these things, sending people to kill him and kind of stuff. She ended up becoming his nemesis, like I was saying with Superman. Yeah, the powerful sorceress to his sorcerer. And even he was like always respecting the friendship they built, how they used to be friends, and he didn't want to do anything to harm her on the show. But I feel like, I don't know what happened, because it was a long time ago I watched the show, but I know that he was always giving chances. He was always giving chances, like, oh, are you sure this is the route you want to take? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure that do I have to do something to be just and have some justice be served? Does it have to be me? Can you change? And this person's always giving last chance until the final chance. And that could be, like I said, risking their health and well-being, because not everybody's going to give you a chance. Right under that, we have death, like risking their literal life sometimes, their livelihood. And here we have the Grail Knight, which is like very much romance, illusion, seeking the sacred, definitely illusions. This person doesn't like to see what's right in front of them. Then we have the sixth card here, which is Lover's energy again. Like, look, even on their final, they're on their knees and they're getting back up to keep fighting, kind of vibe, or getting up. This is someone who knocked them down, and they're getting up to give that person another chance, even if it's at risk to their life, honestly. Okay. So what else can we get about this person? Sometimes they do come off as uninterested, and they are removed from their emotions, that Cancer energy of being in their shell, you not knowing what they're thinking, how they're feeling, kind of vibe. Anything else? Anything else? I'm hearing their thoughts are powerful as well. We have 44, we have 33, so 444 and 333 could be important for this person. Collaboration, which is what 3 gives me, and 4, stability. So they, like I said, they find stability in collaborating with others and being around other people. This is not someone who likes to be alone and on their own, okay? So whether it's finding a lover, finding friends, like I keep saying, honestly, appreciation. I just saw this one, honestly. This is someone who definitely shows their appreciation for others. You will know if they care for you, because they're doing things for you to make you feel seen and heard in the way they always wanted to be. Treating others how they would like to be treated, trying to find this community, have fun, you know what I mean? Be able to trust people finally. We have daughter romance, went over that. Angel of balance, went over that. They could be into Egyptian mythology as well. But this is definitely someone's gonna buy you flowers, do like acts of service and words of appreciation. Affirmation is definitely big for this person. That could be things that they appreciate in a lover as well. So that's what they want to give their lovers. Okay, we're gonna keep going and pulling more cards for this person. Okay, what more can you tell me about group 4's dream guide person? Woman. We have Samaritan. Look, good Samaritan coming through. Absolutely. We have child eternal. That what they went through in their childhood could make them could have trapped them. Like where it's like you pause and you're always gonna be that small child craving love. So basically what they went through always has them, like I said, craving that stability that they never had before the 44 coming through. And they have to let that go. So there's definitely traumas around this person where they're holding on to things that happened in their youth that is enabling or pushing, what is it called? That is inspiring in a way their behaviors, and they may not have realized that yet. They may not have come to that realization that the reason why they're acting the way they do now, they can't let people go. They're letting people, do whatever they want and not pushing them away, kind of thing. They're not realizing that it's because of what happened in their youth, and it's caused them to like stunt their growth essentially, where they're going to be a child forever, or forever that child seeking love. Until they heal that, they need to let that go, is what I'm hearing as well. So we have Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Wow, what the heck was I saying over here about this Merlin energy, where you're not doing what needs to be done because you want to believe that there's good in everyone? Like, you want to help those that everybody else would prefer to ignore. You want to help those people that maybe ignored you. Like I said, this 4 of Cups, you were ignored, but you can't. You have to help them, whether you want to or not, whether it's for your better good or not, kind of vibe. Or this person wants to help them. Here we have child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Okay. This is like how a child always forgives no matter how much people do to them. So like I said, that childhood energy of maybe their parents weren't the best, but they were always forgiving them because these are my parents. I only get one set of parents, right? I only get one family. I gotta be there for them. I gotta forgive them for everything they do. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. That's how this person thinks. So with that child eternal, they're always in that childhood, because even children, like it doesn't, like, what is it called? There was a thing that I heard before on social media where it was like parents who belittle their kids and talk down to them and abandon them, essentially, that were bad parents. The kids do not end up hating the parent, they end up hating themselves, that kind of thing. So this person ended up internalizing all of those wounds were all the wounds that they had or that they got when they were younger. And instead of hating the people, the parents that gave that to them, they ended up having a complex against themselves, essentially. So I hope that makes sense. That's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. It led them to always being a good Samaritan, always seeing the good in others. That's what they're trying to do in that child eternal energy. Like how kids always forgive their parents. Puppies who've been kicked always forgive their owners. Because that's the only love they've ever known. That's the only parents they were given. So they're just automatically like, I forgive you. Even if those people don't deserve to be forgiven. Always trying to see the good in others. Here we have Midas Miser, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. And that's that artist dream that was coming through. And the businessman entrepreneur coming through as well. I do think this person is giving engineer and nerd as well with this entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. It's definitely giving this person like a little bit of a nerd. They're very smart as well. And then that turns into gamer a little bit. That's what I'm getting as well. Even though there's no distinctive card saying that, but I'm getting that vibe from them. And then here we have Damsel. They're doing all of this because deep down they crave to be loved and they want to be saved as well. So they're doing all this saving, all this forgiving, all this healing all the people, because deep down they crave for the same to be done for them, essentially. And at the bottom of the deck, we have child nature. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So this person like may feel good outside as well. So we have outdoorsmen coming in. Okay. But yeah, this person could also like very much like always moving their body. They may not be an athlete, but they like to be outdoors, in nature, working out kind of vibe to keep their body young and their spirit young. Like all things childlike, this person likes, like I said, games, stuff like that, because they're the child eternal. Okay. Damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So this person is so used to relying on themselves, I'm telling you. But that damsel, the damsel in distress, is someone who does want to be saved. But this person does understand that they can't always operate in that energy if they want to have a healthy romance. So they kind of have to save themselves. Okay. They have been conditioned to have to rely on themselves. So it may be hard for this person, your dream person, to rely on you or open up very easily because they're used to, just being on their own, essentially. This could be an only child as well. I'm not getting a lot of vibes of like, look, because we have this person here who is in their house and they're giving a cup to someone in another house. So it's like they didn't find that love in their own house. They had to go find it from friends. And then those friends may have abandoned them. They got abandoned from friends and family. Basically what I've been saying in the rest of the reading. They're just looking for that love. Someone to stay. Someone to lean on. Okay, so now I'm going to get some more cards from this deck. And this is who the Dragon's Path deck, Oracle cards. I'm going to see who this person can be, who they're going to grow into, that kind of thing. Who they're destined to become, that kind of vibe, or who they'll turn out to be. What more can you tell us about their dream guy? Here we have courage. Here we have, I've never gotten this one. We have Actramus. Actramus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Can you? Fine, I'll get it myself. And then we have Asclepius. I've gotten this one before, but I haven't gotten this one. I'll leave it at these three. I don't want to read all these in the book. Okay, so we have courage, we have Acramus, and then we have Asclepius. Asclepius, yeah, that's how it's gonna be pronounced, honestly. We have Asclepius. And look at how we have like half purple, half green. So it's very much crown chakra based on heart chakra. And this is pure green and this is pure green. Look at all the green. Yeah, this person definitely operates out of their heart chakra energy a lot. That craving love, wanting to be loved. You know what I mean? Oh, they're so little. I love this person. Let me get the book, honestly, because I have no idea what this is giving me. It's like giving me, look at the power. They have the power in their hands, the light in their hands. They're a light for everybody else. They're a light for everybody else. Courage. Very courageous, definitely. And it's coming over Samaritan. Very courageous. Okay, I have to go to the book for these last two because they are not easily explained. Actramus. I love that I'm getting dragons I haven't gotten before. I got a new dragon in group 2, I believe, or group 3. Okay, Actramus is a galactic dragon and she's 92. Let's get into, oh, I said she. May not be a girl, maybe a he. Let's see. 92. Chaos, send me to the right page, please. Okay, so we have integrate the higher vibrations within your work and life. So Actramus connects with the Arcturus. I knew that's what I wanted to say that, but I was like, that's not how it's spelled though. Like I wanted to say Arcturus. Okay, Actramus connects with the Arcturian civilization, the peacekeepers of the galaxy, and that is that part of this person not wanting to step up and be the strong hand, the one to leave someone, the one to give up, the one to turn their back, because they're naturally a peacekeeper. So they're the peacekeepers of the galaxies. The beautiful dragon announced, oh, so it's a him. Sorry for calling you a her, don't mean to. The beautiful dragon announced himself to me by stating, I am the dragon Acramis of the 7th golden ray dimension. I am kin to the Atlantean dragons who were 7th dimensional but chose to work with the 5th dimensional beings of Atlantis and oversee the raising of the vibration of the 7th dimension. If Acramis has joined your reading today, heed his words. The time has come for you to begin integrating with the 7th dimensional golden ray energy and initiate the process of anchoring its frequency into your being. This will enable you to shift the old layers of 3D energy and release it naturally. See, we have release it naturally, we have letting go. Yeah, this person has to learn to let go of something. It heralds the next phase of your incredible journey. Okay, so definitely a peacekeeper. Like I said with the Libra energy, it takes a while for them to hit their breaking point, to get mad, to be mean, you know what I mean? To cuss somebody out, to tell somebody to, shove off kind of vibe. And with this child internal, they have the energy of always wanting to forgive others and remain young, ability to see things with fresh eyes, okay? So that's Akramis. She cute. I mean, what are you going to say? Sorry. And then we're going to get Asclepius. Let me see where he, whatever. We're going to see when we get there who they are. He is a guardian dragon, so we have 122. It is your journey and yours alone. Asclepius was the ancient Greek god of medicine. The sea medicine, they want to heal and help. They're so small. I'm sorry, I'm stopped. The son of Apollo. Upon meeting him for the first time, his opening words were, "Your modern images of the caduceus is incorrect." He was a healer of great repute in Greek mythology, and this dragon in particular reminds us that inside us too resides great healers. His particular affinity lies with practitioners who use healing plants, herbalism, homeopathy, and essential oil and flower essences. Add to this his rather shamanic energy and his affinity with snakes, and he is a powerful ally. So it's a he. Asclepius is the dragon of the healer and the shaman. His wisdom is boundless. If he has flown into your reading today, know that you have his abundant knowledge at your side. So definitely someone who is, like I said, Merlin, justice, balance, wisdom, knowledge kind of vibe. Here we have thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, very good with their mind, with their brain. And like I said, their heart and their mind are like one here with the shamanism and the, what is it called, healer energy of this person. And with all this heart chakra energy, we have green here, all this green, letting go, green. They have a hard time letting people fall to the wayside, letting people go that they know need healing. But sometimes that's, you have to, in order to heal yourself or take care of yourself. You can't be there for everyone and not be there for you, But I was saying something about something. Yes, we have peacekeepers, and then we have healer and shaman. So definitely this person's big on healing people. That could be their lot in life, their lease in life, where they find the most fulfillment, honestly, and being courageous, being courageous. I'm feeling called to read for courage too, so let's read. Why not? If you want to leave, you can leave, but I feel like I do need to read it. 69. Not 69. Not my mind being impure. We have courage. Be brave. Stand tall. You've got this. This beautiful, powerful dragon comes to the fore when we need to be strong, usually on an emotional level. We may need her strength. So this is a girl. Sure. We may need her strength for many life situations. For example, when we have lost a loved one or are making huge life changes, and we need an extra dose of courage. She is there to support you and as an anchor to hold on to. She says you are safe. It's fine to be strong and vulnerable at the same time. And I was saying with that Cancer energy, they are the healers, naturally healers. Yeah, she is there to, oh, you are safe. It's fine to be strong and vulnerable at the same time. You are capable of a great many things, and it's time to acknowledge them and believe in yourself. I do think this person has a problem believing in themselves. That's what I was saying with this. How they're an empress saying, I'll be found the queen. No, you need your empress. Okay. So your depth of character is your ally, your ability and tenacity, and your anchors. Now is the time to own them. Be brave, stand tall. You've got this. You are far braver than you give yourself credit for. So yeah, self-doubt's a thing for this person. Definitely. Um, but I think that's all that I have to say about this person, honestly. So definitely a lot of heart chakra energy. That's definitely what they're here for. And it's funny how we have the Cancer and then the dice is green. So definitely big energy on that. Let me fix it. It's not straight. So yeah, this person does have a big heart. They want to heal. They want to help. And I think that's what I have to say. They're a peacekeeper. They're a shaman. They're a healer. And that's it. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine Family. Love to have you. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading. And look, we have more green over here. And right here, so much green. If you ever like to book a personal reading, all you have to do is email me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.